cannot find one. Okay, recap on lesson 14. So we learned the te form previously. So te form we can also conjugate with many other things. For example, in this case, kashite kudasai. So when we say te kudasai, means we are making a request, right? We are the beggar. We are the person that is requesting for this thing to be completed. So we are the beggar in this case. So te kudasai is when you have a request, you want to plead someone, you want to beg someone to help you do something. Then te kudasai. Then of course we can also have te imasu. So previously imasu we learned something ga imasu, right? In lesson 10, gakusei ga imasu. So imasu simply means like in existence, like something is in existence. So you can bring that understanding over here as well. So te form plus imasu simply is the ing form lah. That means the action is still existing. The action is still being ongoing right now, right? So te imasu means the guy is still in the process of smoking. He's still smoking, right? He's smoking right now, still smoking, right? So the past tense of course is going to be suimashita. Suimashita is already happened already lah. Okay, then suimasu is the future form. That means will smoke, right? And then we move on to lesson 15. Okay, lesson 15 we continue to learn more of the te form. We have this temo ii desu. So te form mo ii desu. So you can think of the mo as our particle also, right? And then i is like okay. So tsukatte means use, right? Use also okay, which means like, oh, it's fine to do this, it's fine to do that, it's okay to do this, okay to do that. So it's in a way like giving permission. You give permission for someone to do something. This is lesson 15. At the same time, when you put a question mark at the back, it becomes a question. So it becomes asking for permission. Can I do this? Is it okay if I do this? Right? So this is temo ii desu. Then same thing, we have a te imasu again. So this te imasu is not a repeat of just now, but imasu other than existence, it also shows possession. So when we use this te imasu, it shows that we are in possession of this particular action. Right? For example, camera o motteimasu means it's not that I'm holding on to a camera, I am in possession of a camera. Right? That means the camera is still under my possession. Still ongoing, still in progress, that it is under my possession. So motteimasu. Okay. That is for lesson 14 and 15, where we talk about the homework.
Sorry, can I check if you also use the mo, right? Just say ii desu ka. Is it wrong or must be like fixed one?
I have to use a mo. There's no such thing as te ii desu ka. Tsukatte ii desu ka. Tsukatte mo ii desu ka. Mo is the correct version. Tsukatte ii desu ka is more conversationally. Very conversational. Okay, we will try to add the mo whenever possible. Alright, lesson 14 homework. Number 1. The example. Yomimasu. So the te form will be yonde. Right? So yomimasu, the mi changed to the nde. So you refer to your lesson 13 on the second part, the table where they show you the group 1, group 2, group 3, how to change to te form. So please revise that one. Okay, number 1, suwatte. Warren. The original is? Very good. Suwadimasu. So di mas change to te. Double consonant te. Suwatte. Number 2, mochimasu. Yes. Yongli. Okay, very good. So mochimasu change to motte. Motte. Double consonant as well. Motte. Next, isoide. Original is what? Isogimasu. Right? Isogimasu. The gi change to ide. Next one, we have kikemasu. Akemasu. Akete. Right? It's a group 2, so we just simply change to akete. Akete. The mas just delete and then we put in the te. Group 2. Very easy. The first few has been group 1 so far. Number 5, asonde. Asobimasu. Very good. So asobimasu. So this b same as the mi at the start, right? Yomimasu, yobi. Now it's asobimasu. So all this mi and b, they will change to nde. Change to nde. Number 6, ikimasu. Okay, this one is a little bit special. Okay, ite. I-double-T-E, right, double consonant, ite. Alright, next one, we have number 7, karimasu, right, it's a group 2, so karite, karimasu. But however, this guy is very tricky, because karimasu, you will think that it is a group 1, right, so kari in there or something, but sorry, it is not that. There's a reason why it's in group 1, but however, it acts like a group 2 for the te form. It's because the 9 form will be group 1, right? It will follow the group 1 for 9 form, but however, we don't reclassify them again. So we just in general, we'll classify all of these under group 1. As long as they have a bit of characteristic of group 1, if in the ta form, 9 form, we will classify them as group 1. Okay, so karite is group 1, although it acts like a group 2 for the te form only. Okay, number 8, furimasu. Yes, Yongli. Futte, right? F-U-T-T-E. So this is a group 1, right? Futte. So this furimasu, and then we have a karimasu. The karimasu is actually group 2. So you have to understand which one is acting like a group 2, which one is acting like a group 1. Okay, so furimasu is group 2, furimasu is group 1, karimasu is group 1. So you need to understand which one then we need to change. Number 9, kopishite. Kopishimasu. This is a very simple one, group 3. So when we see a shite, it's going to be a shimasu. It's a group 3. Okay, shimasu, shite. And then number 10, tetsudaimasu. Tetsudatte. Alright, so tetsudaimasu, the E change to double T-E, so double consonant, tetsudatte. Number 11, the last one, tachimasu. Right, this is a group 1, so chi change to double consonant, te. So tetsudatte. Okay. Let me check karimasu again. I feel that it is karimasu. Okay, I will make a clarification here again. So this is lesson 13, the table. Okay, I'm referring to all these guys here down below acting like a group 2. So you can see they just remove their mask and then just put in a te. All these are group 1, although they act like a group 2. Right? All these are group 1, but they are like group 2. So just now we had a karimasu. So actually karimasu is supposed to be in group 2. Because karite, then the 9 form is karinai instead of karanai. So karinai. So karimasu is supposed to be group 2. My apologies. It's group 2. Okay, karimasu is group 2. The one that is similar to group 2 is this bunch here with the she. All these are very tricky. Only the she guys are in group 1, but they act like group 2. Not the re guys. Okay, not the ri guys. Okay. We'll continue with the homework. Oh my god. Number 2, すみませんが、もう少しゆっくり話してください. So making a request. So てください. So もう少し. So もう少し means more little bit. So more little bit ゆっくり. More little bit slower. So these are all adverbs. You can see they put 3 adverbs in consecutive order. もう少しゆっくり話してください. So adverbs, we can stack them. There is no limit to how many. We can also say like, wow, very, very, very hot. Right? So there's no limit to how much adverb you can use. Okay, so すみませんが、もう少しゆっくり話してください. So てください. Number 1, すみませんが、松本さんの電話番号を Warren? Sorry? Okay, usually, how would you ask for someone's phone number? Can you? In English, how will you say? Can you give you? But there's no give here. Did you try to translate all the right hand side?
Maybe, no. I wanted to put the kaite, but then there's a lot of possibilities.
Okay, when we have a phone number, right, usually we will say, can you tell me his phone number? So in this case, to tell is the same as to teach. It's the same thing. To tell, to teach is the same word. So do you know which word is to teach?
教えて
Yes. Yeah, 教えて. Sorry, finish the sentence, please. 教えて.
ください。
教えてください. 教えてください. Very good. Hey, 教えてください. So usually in Japanese we will say, can you tell me his phone number, please? Right, so we will use 教えてください. So his number, 教えてください. Yeah, like please tell me.
So 教えて has two meanings.
To tell and to teach. Yeah. To tell, to teach. Yeah. People usually they won't say like 電話番号をあげてください. Like give me phone number. We don't really say give me in Japanese for phone number. Usually it's like please tell me the phone number. Yeah, so we will say 教えてください. Then you just don't use 見せて like show me. We don't really say show me phone number lah. So in Japanese the more natural one is 教えてください. Okay, number 2, パスポートをもう一度. Yes, only.
パスポートをもう一度取ってください。
Is there a 取って? Oh, have. Okay. 取ってください. Okay, I don't know the context, but
見せてください。
okay, yeah. I don't know the context, but 取ってください is like please go and take one more time. Okay? But I think in this case, if 見せて haven't been used, then I think 見せて is the best so far. Like please show me your passport. Alright, so 見せてください. 見せてください. Number 3, ボールペンで住所と名前を
書いています。
Sorry?
書いてください。
書いてください. Group 1 so 書いてください. 書いてください. So please write for me. Alright, please write. Okay, number 4. Your turn to read out the sentence already.
暑いですから、エアコンをつけてください。
Very good. So つけて means turn on, switch on. Right? Actually つけて has another meaning also, which means please put on. Right? Please put on something. Like it's not for human to put on something lah. It's like for example, I put a post-it over my book. That one is also つけます. Right? I put post-it. Like I paste something over lah. Okay? つけて can also means I attach something to something. Right? That one also つけます. So for example, I have a skeleton toy. I attach the hand. That one also called つけます. Right? So I attach something to something. So つけます can be switched on, can be attached something to something. Okay, number 5. ちょっとそのハサミを So I read for you already. 使ってください. Okay, please use, right? 使います change to 使って. So 使ってください. Number 6.
エアコンをつけましたから窓を閉めてください。
Very good. 閉めてください. So 閉めて Group 2閉めてください. 閉めてください. Okay, 7番.
どうぞこの傘を持ってください。
取って is it? Okay. I don't think there's any other better one, so 取って will be the best. So please take this umbrella. Alright, so 取って. I don't think there's any other better ones other than 取って. So 取って will be the best one here. Okay, この傘を取ってください. Number 8番.
疲れました。じゃあどうぞ。どうぞ
こちら
どうぞこちらで 休んでください。
Very good. So please rest here, right? So yasumimasu is group 1, so yasunde. Yasunde. Yasunde kudasai. Yasunde kudasai. Number 3. Example, 今晩電話をかけます。So かけます I want to change to the Marshall form. So the very easy. The Marshall form doesn't need what group 1, group 2, group 3 don't need. Everything is just remove the must, put in the Marshall. So かけます becomes かけましょうか and then I want to add in the information 8時頃. So I want to add in this information, so I add in as A 8時頃かけてください. Alright, so the answer, the reply to shall we call at 8 becomes sure, yes. Around 8, let's call. Or around 8, please call. Right, so number 1, 1番. Yes, Warren. 明日
明日手伝いに。Oh, wait, I just complete, right? A 1時頃手伝いに来てください。
Okay, sure. 1時頃 Do we need a need there? No need. 1時頃手伝いに来てください. Sorry, repeat one more time. 8時頃手伝いに、right? 手伝いに来てください. Right? 手伝いに来てください. Please come for the purpose of helping. Right? 手伝いに. Remember this need particle means for the purpose of, right? Just like 为了 do something, right? 为了这个. Okay, so 手伝いに来てください. So the first one, the previous on top one is supposed to change from 来ます to 来ましょうか. Right? 来ましょうか. Number 2. 2番. Only.
細かいお金を貸しましょうか。
Okay.
A 200円貸してください。
Okay. A 200円貸してください. So to make it sound more natural, usually we'll add in a ぐらい over there. So 200円ぐらい貸してください. Right? So please lend me around 200 yen lah. Right? So usually to make it sound more natural, we will add the word ぐらい be over there lah. So 200円ぐらい貸してください. 200円ぐらい貸してください. Okay, next one. 荷物
荷物持ちましょうか。
荷物を
あ、荷物を持ちましょうか。
Okay, good. Just like before you say the O.
Okay. 一つに荷物を持ってください。
Okay, 一つ is our counter, right? It's right? Our counter. Our counters are adverb. So after adverb, do we need any particle? No need. So 一つ持ってください. 一つ持ってください. Okay? 一つ持ってください. That means we don't need any particle in this sentence. Right? 一つ持ってください. Please take one. Okay, number 4, 4番. 用力さん.
飲み物を買いましょうか。
Okay, 買いましょうか.
A ジュースとビールを買ってください。
Very good. So ビールとジュースとビールを買ってください. So take form is 買って. 買いましょう to 買ってください. Number 5, チーズ.
チーズを送りましょうか。
Okay, very good.
メールで送ってください。
Very good. So メールで, right? The particle that shows that it is a way of doing something, right? A method by means of. So by means of mail 送ってください. Please send. So please send by mail, right? 送ってください. Very good. Okay, moving on to the next page, we have the pictures. Okay, so number 1 example, 4番の example ね. Example, we have a radio. So ラジオを聞いて imasu. That means he is still listening. So kite imasu. So he's listening. Then number 1, 1番. Yes, only.
水を飲んでいます。
Very good. 水を飲んでいます. Right, he's still drinking. Right, 飲んでいます. Okay, 2番. どうぞ。タバコを吸っています. Very good. So ています means ongoing action. Right, 吸っています. Number 3, 3番.
手紙を書いています。
手紙を書いています. So he is writing a letter. Right, 書いています. 4番. カメラを撮っています. Are you sure the particle? Take photo. 写真を撮ります. But take photo with or by camera, we have to say カメラで撮っています. Right? So we cannot say カメラを撮っています. It becomes like I'm taking the camera. Okay, but we don't want to say we are taking the camera. We want to say we are taking photo. So 写真を撮っています. I'm taking a photo. Right? Or if you want to say the camera, カメラで撮っています. Right? I'm taking by camera. Taking photos by camera. Okay?
Just now you mentioned the tote, right? It actually means hold, right?
Okay, tote has a few variants. So let me show you. We have the TOTTE. So can you see that the bottom there, the suggestions, there is the second and the third and fourth one. The third one is to take photo.
Or the kanji.
Yes, the kanji. The third one is to take photo. The fourth one is to take something. So the kanji is different. Right? So that's why we can obviously know also lah. Then of course we have also like for other thing also lah, tote, which means to like recruit also. Right? To take people lah. To take somebody. Right? So we have multiple tote lah. So we are not just limited to only 2 tote. It depends on the kanji as well. Okay. Next we have 5. I will say the example. Kovan de 用事がありますから. So 用事がありますから. So because I have something on lah. Okay, 用事 simply means like errands. It means that I've got errands. So because I got errands, 今日は something something 帰ります. So I have 3 adverbs to choose from. ゆっくり、早く、よく. Alright, so all these are adverbs. So which adverb is the best one here? We look at ゆっくり. ゆっくり means slowly. You got things on, you still slowly go home. No, right? So cannot be slowly go home. よく帰ります means often go home. So what? Because you got errands, so you need to go home very often? Doesn't make quite sense, right? It's like you're already going home, so how many errands do you have that you need to go home so often? Right? So the best one will be 早く帰ります. So faster go home. Right? 早く帰ります. Okay, 1番、このチーズ。用力。
この地図をもう今にコピーしてください。
1枚。We pronounce that as 1枚。もう1枚。
もう1枚。
コピーしてください。Okay, so we have other options like 大体。But why don't we use 大体? 大体 is about 大概, right? It's weird to say like 大概 1 copy, please photocopy. Please photocopy around about 1 copy. What do you mean by about 1 copy? You can be very sure that it's going to be 1 or 2 copy, right? Where got such thing as about 1 copy? Right? So very unnatural. ずっと. So ずっと means perpetually. Means like forever. So what? You gonna be forever printing 1 copy? No, so right. So the best one in this case will be もう. もう means already. Okay, もう1枚. Oh, sorry, もう means 1 more. Okay, もう has 2 meanings. It depends on where you put it. If you put it in front of verb, for example, もう疲れました. もう帰りました. It means already. Right? When we put in front of a verb, it means already. Okay, so もう, I'll write it down. もう plus verb means already. when we say もう一枚 or a counter, right? A counter. It means one more. Like again or something. Like one more piece again. That kind of thing. Okay, it means again. So you see the difference with も in front of a noun. It means already something is done. Already the action is completed. But when you put it in front of a counter, it means, oh, one more please. Right? So for example, もう一度. Right? 一度 means one more time. So もう一度 it means one more time please. Right? もう一枚 one more piece please. Right? So も will be the best. Okay, number 2. 今忙しいですから. So 今忙しいですから. So because now I'm busy. Yes? Warren? Is it you? Oh, sorry, I skipped number 2. My bad. Okay, you want to give me number 2?
よく起きたなんが欲しいです。
Okay, よく means what?
も
Often. It means often, 经常. It means often. So do you often want a big bag?
う、いや、I saw the other options like not okay.
Okay, more is like one more, right? But do you need a one more big bag? No need, right? So what about more squishy? More squishy means more. Okay, so more squishy, okay. Squishy means little, right? Okay means big, right? So little big. So more little big. Like 一点点大, right? 多大多一点点. That's what I'm trying to mean lah. Like bigger a little bit. Bigger a little bit, right? So more squishy, okay. So it means like a bit more little bit, a bit bigger little bit. Yeah. Okay, so the best answer here will be もう少しカバンが欲しい. That means 再大一点点的书包我要. Okay, so that means I want a bigger bag, a little bit bigger bag. Okay, number 3. Yes, 永利今
今忙しいですから後でお茶を飲みます。
Okay, so right now I'm busy, so I will drink later. Right, after that is later. Okay, すぐ means immediately. So you are busy, you cannot drink immediately, right? So that's not possible. ゆっくり means drink slowly. So are you going to be drinking slowly when you're busy? No. So the best one will be 後で later, drink later. Okay, number 4, どうぞ.
どうぞ始めて。
遊び.
I use
Oh,
また
okay, また遊びに.
来てください。
Okay, very good. Mata means again, right? So again, please come and play again. So if you use 初めて means first time. So 初めて遊びに来てください. That means like, oh, please come and play for the first time. Which sounds a little bit weird in the sentencing, in the phrasing. Okay, so it's not going to be that. まっすぐ means straight. Okay, we usually use it for direction. So if I want you to go straight, I will say まっすぐ行ってください. まっすぐ行ってください. That means please go straight. But in this case, まっすぐ遊びに来てください. Go straight, come and play. It sounds weird, right? what do you mean by come straight, go straight, come and play? Right? So it doesn't sound very legit. So the best one is また遊びに来てください. Okay, 5番. 時間が
時間がありますからゆっくり食事しましょう。
Very good. So because there is time, right? 時間がありますから because there is time. So ゆっくり means slowly. So slowly eat. Shall we eat slowly lah? Shall we eat slowly? Right? So すぐ is immediately, 早く is faster, which is doesn't make quite sense lah. You got time, but you still need to rush. Right? Number 6, last one. 今電話
今電話をかけましたから、タクシーはすぐ来ます。
Very good. So すぐ is like immediately. So I already called for taxi, so it will come immediately lah. It will be coming immediately. Right? Mata is again, so mata kimasu. What do you mean by mata kimasu? You miss one taxi. Right? Then next one is gonna be yoku kimasu. So you make one call, the taxi will come often. So a bit weird also lah. Okay, so the best is すぐ きます。Number 6 example で喫茶店でちょっと休みます change to 休みませんか So the negative form is 休みませんか Right, so A says you can change the you can change to tet form or any other form. Okay. 永利 is it? カリナさん。
カリナさんは何をしていますか？
Okay, very good. So take change to tet form. していますか B says あそこで。
あそこでマナーを見ています。
Okay, very good. tet form as well. So 見ています。Okay, next one. さてみましょうか。
呼びましょうか。
Okay, 呼びましょうか very easy. ましょう we just change the must to ましょう。Okay, A. Yes, 永利 A.
読んでください。
Okay, tet form 読んで right, it's a group one, so 読んでください。一緒にお茶を
一緒にお茶を飲みに行きましょう。
Very good. So the particle need tells you that this is going to be like for the purpose of drinking, right? So 飲みます we drop the must and put in the need. So 飲みに行きましょう。Okay, B Warren いいですね。
いいですね。冷たいものを飲みたいです。
Okay, 冷たいものを飲みたいです。Thai form no need to change anything. Just throw away the must, put in the Thai. Okay, no need to change much. Okay, number 7 open-ended. So 永利今
それは呼びましょうか。This one call.
shall we call?
Shall we call?
Depends on そこで where so okay, so this entire passage right is trying to say that where is Karina-san? Karina-san is looking at flowers. Should I call her? 你们要叫她回来吗 She's looking at flowers. 来，我们要走了，叫她要不要叫她 So shall we call her?
So is 呼びます is
叫
叫 is like
call yeah
call taxi call.
No, this yobimas. Okay, yobimas is for person. You want to call someone. You want to call the waitress, right? For taxi, we usually also can use that. Like if you're physically calling the taxi 啦，叫的是 okay. You can say taxi or yobimas. That means I will call for taxi. But if you're calling on the phone, we don't say yobimas. We will say かけ電話をかけます。タクシーを電話でかけます。Okay. But we can still use yobimas also. If you're physically flagging it down, we can say taxi or yobimas. I will be calling for a taxi. Okay, so yobimas is really 叫 right, call. Okay, moving on to 7 open-ended question. Okay, 1番今音楽を聴いていますか Yes, only.
はい、音楽を聴いていますから後で家へ帰ります。
Okay, very good. So 今音楽を聴いていますから Right, so because I'm listening to music right now 後で later I'll go home, right? 家へ帰ります I'll go home later. Okay, number 2定食の読み方を書いてください。
それはイレブリションはどうなんですか？
Oh, it's just an open-ended question. Then it's just like how you're going to reply to this kind of question. Okay, so basically this is telling you to, can you translate what they're saying?
So they say the food, the set food and order, right? No, I mean the
Set meal, bento, yeah. 読み方 means
the way of eating it, right?
the way of reading
The
it.
way of reading.
Mm.
Can you write it down?
Yes, can you write down the way of reading it? Right? So you can just write TEISHOKU. 定食です Okay, 定食です Okay, so this is just an open-ended question. If somebody asks you this question, how are you going to reply? Okay, moving on to the next one, lesson 15. Okay, so lesson 15, first section we learn we is practicing the grammar particles that we learned so far lah. So 1で携帯で桜の写真を撮りました。So this 桜の写真 is my object. So direct object use the particle o to connect to the verb. In the middle, it is Sakura and Sashin. So there's two nouns. So noun and noun we combine using no. Then before that, what are we using to take photo? Phone, right? So by phone, so using a phone, that's why the particle is de. So 携帯で桜の写真を撮りました。Okay, 1番。Yes, Warren. 時々。
時々どこの友達を思い出します。
Okay. You use O. Then you only use what? You only what's the answer?
Blank.
Blank. Okay. So what is the difference between using O and using ga again? Yeah. So omoi dashimasu is to recall, to reminisce. It is something that is passive. Correct? Yes. So for omoimasu, you see the word omoimasu is going to be ga already. Right? Omoi means like recall, like memories or think. So it's definitely going to be passive already. So we use ga. 高校の友達が思い出します。Right? To recall, you need to recall something. So it's not like I go and run. You run, you don't need to mention the object. But when you recall, you need to recall something. So it has to have an object particle ga. Okay, so 友達が思い出します。Okay, number 2, 2番。Hyungli. 2日が起こるで住みたいです。Okay, very good. We can accept there because you are justifying it because it is the place of action, right? You want to live in a quiet place. But we can also use the particle ni as well. Right? So why we use ni? Because I want to live in a quiet place. Right? Or if you use there, it's that I want to live at a quiet place. So which one is more natural? I would say in is more natural. I want to live in a quiet place. Okay, but I'm not saying there is wrong. At is also okay. Right? I want to live at a quiet place. I want to live in a quiet place. So ni and that both I feel is acceptable. Of course, ni is better, I feel. Number 3, 3番。どうぞ。棚
の上に
カタログ
をもらってもいいですか？
Okay, very good. So もらって it comes from the word もらいます。So もらいます is a verb to say receiving, right? And we always say something をもらいます。Alright, so it's going to be を。So あの棚の上に so the above it belongs to the place above belongs to the bookshelf. So above the bookshelf, ni. Right? So on above the bookshelf, right? So we use ni to say it's the positional ni. To say the position of something. So we use ni. So there's no other answers for this one. This fix. Okay, 4番。
机の上に資料を置きました。
Okay, 資料を置きました。Actually, it's very debatable. It can be ga because 置きます means you need to put something. So it can be ga also. Or, okay, I would say that it can be a o. It's more of a o because right, you still have to do the action of putting down something. Okay, so but some people will say that, but then you need to put down something So why not say the object particle? Makes sense. The justification is there. Okay, so and even if you say like 資料が置きました sounds okay also, right? So in this case, I will say both is okay, but I will lean towards O. If I have a choice, I will say O is better rather than ga. O is better.
What is 置きました？I thought it's
置きました means 放 No, 放 means put. Yes, there is two 置きました but it depends on the kanji. Right, this is okimashita. This is also okimashita. Okay. So we have two kanji, you see. Both is also pronounced as okimashita. But you must remember, their nai form, their te form is different. Okay, this one is oki te. Then the put down one is oi te. That's the difference. Okay, the put down one is oi te. The wake up one is oki te. Different te form. You need to understand the te form is different. Even though the mass form is the same, the te form is entirely different. Okay?
Actually, why do not use ueno or ueno?
Shiryo what? Shiryo o okimashita.
So instead of ni.
Okay, so you are going to say like the documents belonging to above the table, put down. So you put down the document above the table. You put down where? So you want to say you put down on top of the table, right?
I thought it meant that the documents on top of the table put down, like in general.
But it's already put down while it's on top of the table.
Or maybe like somewhere. Okay lah.
You want to put down on top of the table, right? So we will say tsukure no ue ni. That means like to above the table. Shiryo o okimashita. That means I put down the document above the table, on the table, on top of the table. Right, so we use ni. We don't really use no. No sounds very weird because it's like, oh, the document is above the table, put down. Above the table, put down where? Who is the one who put down where? Right? So because this okimas is a transitive verb, that means you are the one doing the action also. So if you say you put down already, then in that case, it shouldn't be that ambiguous lah. Who is the one where put down where you put down? Yeah. So in this case, the best is tsukure no ue ni shiryo o okimashita. Okay, but not. Sorry.
This number 2 catalogをもらってもいいですか? This
Means okay to receive, yeah. Okay to receive a catalog?
can I take
Yeah lah.
the catalog?
Yeah lah. So you want to say torimasu?
I take myself.
Yes. But however, when the person never invite you to come and take, you want to ask whether you can receive, right? Can I receive the catalog? Right? So it's like out of your bounds, right? Then you ask, is it possible to receive that pamphlet? In English, we say, can we take that pamphlet? But in Japanese, we don't say, can we take? We say, can we receive that thing? It's a humble form. Think of it as we are requesting, so we ask for permission. Is it okay to receive that? Yeah, you cannot always think of it in English. Oh, English is take what? Chinese is 拿 what? 可以拿吗? Sorry in Japanese we cannot use the same concept as 拿 as take. Remember about medicine? In Chinese we say 吃药. In English we say take medicine. Then in Japanese we nomimasu. Kusuri wo nomimasu. So you see the nuances are different. It's different. So same thing as you want to ask for something, you don't say like, can I take this thing? 取ってもいいですか? Okay, there's nothing wrong with saying 取ってもいいですか? It's just that if you say that, it sounds like you have the rights to take it. But in this case, maybe this item is somewhere which is restricted access. You might not have permission to get it. So you are requesting, is it okay if I receive a copy of it? Right? So think of it as your work email. Right? Somebody sent something, but then you never receive the attachment. Then you want to ask for it, right? Can I receive the attachment? Rather than, hey, you never send me, can send me the attachment or not? Right? So we want to sound more polite. So we say, is it okay to receive the attachment? Is it okay to receive this item? Right? So it's all about humility lah. How to become humble, more humble. Okay. I will use もらってもいいですか in Japan over 取ってもいいですか? Yeah. It's because it sounds more like I request for this. Can you like deliver to me? Can you like give it to me, please? So it sounds more humble and the person is more willing to give it to you. Yeah. So please don't use totemoi desu ka that often lah, especially to someone who you have to respect. Okay, like your boss. Like can I take that document? Right? Like can I take that paycheck or something? You don't say totemoi desu ka. Like moratte moi desu ka? Is it okay if I receive that thing? So you make yourself sound very, very humble lah. Okay. Moving on to 5番。ご家族。
ご家族がどちらにいらっしゃいますか？
Okay, どちらに is okay. どちらへいらっしゃいますか is okay also. Like to where are they? Right? A will be like there. どちらに is like where are they? Like に has a more close proximity meaning. A will have a further proximity meaning. So in this case, どちらにどちらへいらっしゃいますか Okay. Then the previous one, right? The first one. ご家族 If you want to use は you can also. ご家族はどちらへいらっしゃいますか Or ご家族がどちらにいらっしゃいますか So why we use が Why can we use が Because of the いらっしゃいます The いらっしゃいます come from the base word います Right? がいます Remember? がいます So we can use が as well as は If we use は we are changing the family to the subject. That means I'm asking like about your family, where are they? Rather than your family, where are they? Right? So the subject and object focus changes. Okay, so I'm saying there's two answers for the first one lah. It can be a は or it can be a が。ご家族はどちらにいらっしゃいますか？ご家族がどちらにいらっしゃいますか？ Okay, so both is okay.
いらっしゃいませ is relation.
Sorry?
いらっしゃいませ is any relation to いらっしゃいますか？いらっしゃいます。
There's no いらっしゃいません。
いらっしゃいませ
Oh, いらっしゃいませ。
Yeah.
Oh, the welcome.
Welcome to the store.
Okay.
Any relation.
Okay. When we end with a ませ, it just means like please enjoy or something like that. So it's a higher level lah. It's like business Japanese already lah. So when we have a ませ at the back, right, it's really just inviting someone to do something. For example, ごゆっくり食事を上がってくださいませ。くださいませ。That means like, oh, 尽情享用，请你尽情享用。They're telling you, oh, please enjoy, please enjoy. So I'm requesting you to come and enjoy. So when I say いらっしゃいませ, I'm welcoming you, try to ask you to come into my store. Welcome, come into my store. Right? So when we have the ませ behind, it's just a politeness lah. It's just a invitation, a keigo invitation, the honorific invitation lah. Right? But usually we will learn this later lah, not now lah. This form we will learn it later. Okay, it has, I would say it has something to do with the いらっしゃいます but at the same time it is a new grammar form lah, like いらっしゃいましょう but then there's no such thing as いらっしゃいましょう sorry, like something ましょう啦 いらっしゃいましょう sounds very weird, like 你要一起去吗 shall we go and 的捧场 like いらっしゃいます means exist, right, like shall we go exist, so it sounds weird. Nobody says いらっしゃいましょうか it sounds very weird, right? So 行きましょうか like shall we go together, right? Nobody says shall we exist together like go there and exist, no lah, it sounds very weird. Okay, so いらっしゃいます is usually used for third party, like somebody who is of higher status, who is around, like exists in a certain place, then we say いらっしゃいます okay. いらっしゃいません for example, the person not around, we don't say いらっしゃいません okay. The one is, I never heard of anybody say いらっしゃいません although the word itself is not wrong. The negative form of いらっしゃいます is いらっしゃいません correct, but I have never heard of anybody use いらっしゃいません like to tell people that the person is not around. Usually they will be like, ちょっと出かけました like, oh, he went out, or he 出席 that means that he's away from his seat, right, like he's not at his seat lah, like he left his seat. So when they reply you like, oh, the guy has left his seat, that means he's not around lah. So I never hear like on a phone call or any business meeting that, oh, the person is not around. Not around is very English lah. They will usually come up with a reason. the person has left his seat. The person is out. The person is a little bit inconvenient, that kind of thing. It's like they will not say like, oh, the person is not around. Japanese reply will never be, oh, the person not around. Yeah, so irashaimmasen does not exist. Okay, the word exists, but the people don't use it. Okay, so it's the nuances lah. It's the nuances. Any questions so far? Okay, Number 2, 2番。泳ぎます、書きます、飲みます、もらいます、吸います、作ります、開けます、つけます。Alright, then the example で、このハサミを使ってもいいですか？ So 使って is from the 使います。So I change to te form 使ってもいいですか？ So is it okay to also use? Right? Is it okay to use? Right? Number 1, 1番どうぞ。
エアコンをつけてもいいですか？
Okay, good. つけます change to つけて。So つけてもいいですか？ Right? つけてもいいですか？ Number 2, 鉛筆。
鉛筆で書いてもいいですか？
Okay, 書いてもいいですか？ 3番窓。
窓を開けてもいいですか？
開けてもいいですか？ Very good. 開けてもいいですか？ Group 2は Next 4番。このカタログ。
このカタログをもらってもいいですか？
Okay, very good. もらってもいいですか？ 5番。この川。
この川で泳いでは行きません。
Okay, very good. 泳いで Right? To swim. So 泳いではいけません。So have we learned this? Not yet, right? 手はいけません。We haven't learned this from it. I don't know why it's here. But anyways, it's a te form, correct? So when we say 手はいけません means 不可以。Right? いけません。Actually we did, right? 好像有嘞。It's in the, no, in the example sentences. Wait lah. It's here. Number 14, 15. ではいけません。Don't have. I see. Then how come you suddenly put in the homework, sir? So weird. Okay, never mind, I'll teach now. Okay, so when we have a tewa ikemasen, is ikemasen comes from the word ikimasu. Okay, ikimasu. So ikimasu means to go, right? Like go somewhere, right? To go. So when we change ki to ke, ikemasu, this ke is what we call a potential form. We will learn this in E3, not now, E3. So ikemasu means can go, like possibility of going, can go. So when we say ikemasen means cannot go, 不可以去. Okay, 不可以. So it means 不可以, it means cannot. So when we say something wa ikemasen, it just simply means that the action cannot go. So think of it as NG. Right? So this action NG. Right? For example, タバコはタバコを吸ってはいけません. That means smoking no go. To smoke no go. Right? NG. Cannot. Right? So I remember speaking about this NG thing. Was it to you guys? No, not really. Okay, so now you know lah. いけません simply means NG. No go. 不可以. Alright. So smoking no go. Cannot. Okay, so number 5. この川で泳いではいけません. So swimming, the act of swimming, no go. NG. Right? Cannot go. No go. Number 6. 6番子供はjust change to form only, yeah?
子供はタバコを吸ってはいけません。
Okay, 吸ってはいけません. Thank you. Number 7. 教室で Very good. 飲んではいけません. So 飲んではいけません cannot drink. Drinking is no go. Drinking is NG, right? No go, cannot. Can we will learn this potential form again in E3. Right? So we continue first. Number 3, 3番で兄の会社は電気製品を作っています。So 作っています means in production. Okay, so basically the person is currently he's not making that means it just means in production. That means the thing is currently being set to produce. Okay, so it's not saying that I'm producing, it's more of saying it is in production. Right, just now I say the ています not just means like ing, it also means like in the process of doing something, in the process of owning something, in the process of running, producing something. Okay, running, the factory is running. Okay, so number 1, 1番タワポンさんは学校の近くに Yes, Warren? 住んでいます。So 住んでいます Okay, he's living near the school, okay, residing near the school. But more importantly is he's in the state, in the current state of matter where he is living there. Right, so this ています also means like, oh, the person is currently living there. Right, he has a property that he is residing there. Right, so he's in the status or in the state that he is there. Okay, so 住んでいます Group 1. 2番弟はOkay, very good. 結婚していません。独身です。Right, 独身 means single, means no bachelor, okay, not married. Okay, so 独身です。弟は独身です。弟は結婚していません。Right, if you say 弟は結婚しません my brother will not marry. Versus 結婚していません my brother is not married. Right, so will not marry and is not married is different thing, right? So we need to properly say 結婚しません means 不要结婚 right? I will not marry. 結婚していません没有在结婚没有结婚 right? So it's like not married at the moment. But doesn't mean that the person don't want to get married in the future. Okay? 3番カリナさんは美術を持っています Thank you 持ちます change to 持っています Right Group 1持っています That means holding on to in possession of Okay, in possession of ancient arts Right 日本の古い美術 That means Japanese old arts Ancient arts Okay it can be that way as well. Let me see whether there's any other use for it. Okay, if you say 持っています means she is in possession of ancient artifacts. If you say 研究しています means she's researching the ancient artifacts. So I think both also works. I'm not sure what is the context of this sentence, but both will work. Right? She's in possession of the ancient artifacts. She is researching the ancient artifacts. Both is okay. Okay, next one, number 4. タワポンさんははい用力タワポンさんはOkay, very good. 働きます is group 1, so we change to 働いていません So he is currently not working, right? Not in the state of working. So 働いていません学生ですはい、5番どこで5番どこで電子辞書を研究していますか You use what? What do you use?
Research.
No lah. Okay, so this one is like where can you buy or where got sell. Okay, more like where got sell. So we use 売ります So 売ります change to 手本 売っていますか? So どこで電子辞書を売っていますか? Right, so where is selling electronic dictionary? Right, so 売っていますか? 売っていますか? Where is selling electronic dictionary? Okay. We don't say research electronic dictionary, do we? Research electronic dictionary. Not really lah. Okay. Number 6. Santo-san. Yes, Yongli. 6番。サントさんの
サントさん
の住所。
サントさんの住所をサントさんの住所を知っていますか?
Very good. 知っていますか? So SHITTE. 知って。Alright, so are you in the know? Are you aware? Or do you possess of that knowledge? Right? Are you in the state of knowing? Right? So 知っていますか? Number 7. 7番。テレーザちゃん。テレーザちゃん。
テレーザさんは自転車を買っています。
Sorry, one more time. Did you say 立っています? 立っています is stand to stand. So 自転車を立っています means she is standing the bicycle. Doesn't quite make sense.
Because I saw another example, another meaning for that is
Okay, in this case, it's supposed to be 持っています 持っています That means like she is in possession of a bicycle. There's no other word that fits here lah. So that means just now the number 3, the 美術を持っています Okay, not wrong lah. Okay, if you use 持っています over there, not wrong. But there's a better word to use. As in that 持っています has a better place to go. So the 持っています will go down. So we will replace number 3 with 研究しています研究しています Right, because the 持っています is needed down there. Because we need to say that she is in possession. She owns the bicycle. There's no other way to say about bicycle lah. We cannot say 自転車を研究しています researching the bicycle. Okay lah, not wrong lah. Maybe she work at Shimano. Okay, so I don't know. Okay, so I think the best one is 持っています like she's holding on to the bicycle. Okay, she's holding on to the bicycle. So 持っています Okay, number 3 we change to 研究しています研究しています number 3. So far, okay? We move on to number 4. Wow, it's a conversation. Okay, we'll each take one person, one line. So in the example, A says, 旅行の写真を見ます Change to text form, right? Because we have a もいいです at the back. So 見てもいいですか? Is it okay to see? 見てもいいですか? B says, 一緒に見ます Change to 見ましょう Because there's a ましょう So very easy, just drop the mask and put in the ましょう So 見てもいいですか versus 見ましょう Okay, 1番 A ここに Yes, Warren?
ここに荷物を置いてもいいですか?
Very good. 置いてもいいですか? B says, ここはちょっと、ね、they don't say 置きませんここは置きません right? They will reject via another way. They will say like, here a bit, right? ここはちょっと、で、すみません。あちらに Yes, 用意。
あちらに置いてください。
Okay, same that form 置いてください Okay, number 2 B says it's the same verb Okay, then we will have one person just repeat for both Okay, number A says 疲れましたちょっと Yes, Warren 休んでもいいですか Right, now it's a group 1 verb So 休んでもいいですか B says 私も疲れましたから Yes, Warren
So you need to say the next one also?
Yes
Okay, 私も疲れましたから休みましょう
Very good. So ましょう just drop the mask and put in only 休みましょう 3. Okay, 用力。失礼ですが、お仕事は
失礼ですが、お仕事はよろしいです。高校で技術を教えています。
Very good. 教えています right? He is teaching arts in high school. Okay, then next one. あなたは学生です。日本語学校で日本語を Yes, Warren. 勉強しています right? In the process of still studying. So 勉強しています Okay, next. Warren again. 来年から日本の会社で働きたいです。Very easy, right? 働きます。The Thai form just remove the must, put in the Thai. 働きたいです。Alright, want to work. Okay, next, 用力。日曜日に美術館へを
日曜日に美術館へ見に行きます。
Very good. 見に行きます。Right? So for the purpose of seeing, I go. Right? 見に行きます。Okay, 用力。私も
行きたいです。
Okay, 行きます。change to 行きたい。Very simple. 行きたいです。Next, 一緒に。
一緒に行ってもいいですか？
Okay, 行ってもいいですか Right? Double consonant tag. TTE や。行ってもいいですか Okay, Warren. A. 一緒に。一緒に行きましょう。Very easy. Must just throw away ポイントましょう。行きましょう。Next. Warren. 美術館で写真
を撮ってもいいですか？
Very good. 通ります。change to 撮ってもいいですか Is it okay to take? Right? 撮ってもいいですか A says いいえ、いけません。Right? いけません means no go. So no, cannot. No. NG. Okay, number 5. Open-ended question. Okay, 用力。電子辞書を持っていますか
お金がありませんから持ちません。
Okay. お金がありませんから持ちません。We don't really say 持ちません。持ちません say is like won't hold on to, like will not hold. So we will say お金がありませんからないです。or ありません。Right? So お金がありませんから電子辞書がありません。Okay? Usually we will say that lah. We will say that, oh, because I got no money, that's why I don't have. Rather than like because I got no money, so I don't own. Instead of saying I don't own, is we say like we don't have lah. Okay, number 2, Warren, 今誰と住んでいますか？
今、コーガンで住んでいます。来年からコーガンで引っ越ししています。
Thank. The question is what? What's the question word here?
Now where you stay?
No, 今誰と
Oh, stay with who?
Yeah, so how come you tell me you live?
It's alright.
誰と So with whom? Right now with whom?
先生と一緒に
Okay? 先生と一緒に
住んでいます。
住んでいます。Okay? Can. 先生と一緒に住んでいます。So read the question word carefully. 誰と means who? So I was like, how come you tell me where you live? Okay, next one. Number 3. 用力。働いていますか？
いいえ、働いていません。
Okay? 働いていません。Anything?
新しい会社で始めます。
Okay, sure. So, いいえ、働きません。でも、okay, add a demo. でも、来月、next month, 来月、新しい会社で始めます。始めます means start. So that means start at the new company next month. Yeah, so he said he's not working, but next month he will start at the new company. Okay, good. Number 4. Warren, 天ぷらの 作り方をしていますか？
はい、しています。
Easy.
10年間ラーメン屋でコックをしています。
Okay, one more time, the back part.
10年間ラーメン屋でコックをしています。
コック？
コック
あ、cook. 料理人。For chef we call it 料理人。
料理人や。
料理人。So 料 right? 料理。Wow, which I can't remember these. Wait, 料理。Let me just type. 料理人。料理人 means chef. So
料理人ですよ。
nin. Nin.
Oh, okay.
料理人。Remember our counter in the lesson 11? 1人、2人、3人、4人、5人。So same. 料理人 means chef. Okay, means cook. Cook or chef. Okay, 料理人。So you try your answer again.
10年間ラーメン屋で料理人をしています。
Okay, 料理人をしていました。Yeah, past tense, it happened already. So you were a chef for the past 10 years at a ramen shop. Okay?
していましたか。
していました。
そうしたました。
Yeah, so I mean you're not a chef now, right? But you were a chef for 10 years. So していました。Okay? 料理人をしていました。Okay? That means you were a chef. You did as a chef. You accomplished as a chef for the past 10 years lah. Okay? So when we haven't learned ています past tense lah, which is ていました. But in that case, this is a perfect chance to use ていました, a past tense form. That means like basically for 10 years you were cooking as a chef. For the past 10 years you were cooking as a chef. But that was past tense because it happened already. 10 years happened already. So ていました. Okay, ていました. But it happened lah. So that means it was ongoing for quite some time, but because this ongoing thing has happened in the past, so we still use past tense. ていました. Any questions? Last one. 教室でタバコを吸ってもいいですか？
いえ、吸ってはいけません。
Thank you. I was going to say this is a good reply. Right? いいえ、吸ってはいけません。Right? タバコを吸ってはいけません。Okay? 吸ってはいけません。Thank you. Very good. Any questions so far? If you don't have, we will take a short break. 5 minutes and then we will continue with lesson 17 today. Then we can 放杠. Objective completed. Lesson 17.
mean, in theory, you can understand. But when I try to speak, cannot think in time to use.
You need more practice lah. Need to have more practice. So usually you need to find people to talk to. You need to find a practice partner. So there is this app that you can consider lah. It's called
Talk to the computer or real person.
actually nowadays you can talk to AI. AI is quite good. You can just like okay, real person, right? You can try this app. It's called Sale. I don't know whether still have or not.
So there are some
Yeah, this app, Sale. Yes, so this one, right, my friend used to use it very often because he talked to the Japanese akong ama. So the Japanese akong ama, they got nothing to do, so they are enlisted into this app to talk to foreign people who are learning Japanese. So it's a free app, if I'm not wrong. You can use this to chat with akong ama. Yeah. Sometimes their English is not bad also. They are just like打发时间啦. They just nothing to do, so they just hop on the app and then chat with foreign people. Yeah. So they want to practice their English. You can practice your Japanese. Yeah. So this app is pretty good. So if you are willing to spend money or you want a younger person to talk to you, you go to this app called Hello Talk. The one you spend money on Hello Talk. Yeah, this one. This one you spend money on. This one you spend money. Yeah, but you talk to younger people lah, because I mean younger people they want to earn money lah, so they will be on the app and they will solve it. They will teach you things also. So you can also find your sensei on this app also. Like if you don't want to come with my lesson already, you want to have a one-to-one, cheaper one-to-one, then you can consider this app lah. But their lessons might not be structured. They might not be experienced to teach also lah. But you can consider this one if you want to learn anywhere from anywhere. Or you want to talk to someone just for like get to know one person, one another, you can also use this app. Yeah. Or maybe the other party want to learn English. Then you can teach English, they can teach you Japanese. So it's like free but two-way lesson.
Because even if you got Japanesically want to practice with you, but you are just not there, means
Yeah, your mind is
you're just not able
not fast enough to form the sentence.
You have to like kind of refer and
It really takes a lot of practice. You need to go and speak to people. Yeah. So you can also watch drama. So for me last time I used to watch this Terrace House. I used to watch this show called Terrace House. Basically is a group of people living under the same roof. So they talk to each other very often. Then like often over like daily conversation. Like for example, hey, what you do today? How was your school today? How was your work today? So you want to go out or not? That kind of thing. So I learned all the conversations, like how to invite someone out, how to handle situations. Like for example, someone accidentally broke your something, then how to confront the person in Japanese. So you can watch a lot of this kind of variety show lah, reality show to understand how does people interact with each other on a day-to-day basis. And how is the sentence structure like? Are they following the textbook literature version? Like all the punctuations, all the grammar particle all correct? Yeah, then you learn also lah. So for me, I realized they don't use particle when they're speaking and they also skip all the watashi, anata, right? They skip. So that's how I learn conversation Japanese. So when I learn, I listen, the more I know how to give a template reply. So it's like, hey, where you going? Then you know how to reply, oh, I'm going home, that kind of thing. So it's like you get to know more lah. So you can watch more reality shows. Yeah, unfortunately this show ended because there was a suicide on the show lah. So yeah, there was a suicide on the show. It's a reality show. So they are famous as in because they say they are not scripted. So everything happened without a script. So there was one time this wrestler lady, her clothes was accidentally washed by somebody. Then you know if the thing is not washed properly, right, the fabric especially, if it's not washed properly, it will shrink. So it shrank, her fighting costume shrank, and she needed that costume for a very important competition. So then she scolded the guy. I mean, she went out of her boundary also lah. She whacked the guy and then she scolded the guy. But it turns out actually this is staged by the director. The director said, hey, you just scold him lah, you can create a controversy there. Then you create controversy, then more people will pay attention to your show, pay attention to your character. So in that case, then she went all out lah in a way, but the public backlash was not very good. So because it seems like, wow, why this lady scold that guy until so jialat, until so 惨. So then she couldn't take her Instagram, her Twitter all got spammed with hate messages lah. So she was very young only, she was like what, 24, 25, she was very young, so 她想不开啦. She couldn't find someone I think she couldn't go to a psychologist fast enough, then she chose to end her own life. So it was quite sad lah. So after she died, the show had a lot of lawsuits and controversies about how they handled the show. So it just ended lah. Netflix just ended the series. Yeah, but it's not Netflix that is the one who hosts this series lah. It's just that Netflix is the one that air the series, but the filming agency is a Japanese company. So the agency got into quite a lot of jialat, a lot of lawsuits lah. But it's a really good show. I really enjoy it. Like how people react day to day, how they, if they are not staged, it's very nice to see how Japanese people treat each other. I mean, you go to Japan, you are a foreigner, they'll always be like very nice to you. They don't show you the bad image of Japanese people, right? So when you watch this show, you can really see how terrible, okay, not say terrible lah, how Japanese people actually think and how they actually act. So you can know their thinking mechanism, like how they usually think. So I find it a very good reality show to be watching. Yeah, I still recommend if you are interested to watch. I mean, conversation will not become outdated 1 year later lah. Okay, so you can still watch it and understand how they interact with each other, how boys hit up on girls, how girls sort out issues within themselves, that kind of thing. Yeah, to understand the Japanese culture more lah, modern Japanese culture more. Because it's not a drama, it's a reality show. They claim it's not scripted. I like to believe it's not scripted because it sounds very natural, and also it kinds of like agree with what I see with my own eyes also when I interact with Japanese people. So I think it's, to a certain extent, the show is accurate that it is not scripted. But it just so happened that that incident, the director took the chance to create a controversy to drive more attention to the show lah. So she went to tell the lady, it's okay, go angry, go be angry. You want to do what? Just make until then big can already. But little did he know that she could not handle the public backlash. Yeah, so it became like that lah. Life sucks. Yeah. No, really, she died for nothing. She was very promising. This is her name. This is her. She was an up and coming wrestler in Tokyo. WWE. Yeah. She was an up and coming wrestler based in Tokyo. And her life just got cut short like that. It was very short. It was very sad. She chose to suicide because she couldn't handle the internet, the netizens. She couldn't handle it. It's quite sad. Yeah lor. And you can see all the news articles. So cyberbullying laws, she died, and then the fall of the show started going downhill. So it was like quite sad lah. But also I like this show, right, is because they introduce you to a lot of good scenery in Japan, like where to propose. When you have a Japanese girlfriend, what should you do to the Japanese girlfriend? What does the girl like to go and do? Like when you go shopping, what should you do? The mannerism of a man when you follow a girl go shopping. Or when you drive a car, what should you take note of? Like change lane, that kind of thing. So you learn a lot of like lifestyle things in Japan when you watch the show lah. So I find it very useful to understand Japanese culture, modern Japanese culture a bit more. Yeah. So if you are looking at how to reply people, right, I was saying that if you want to pay money, you can consider going to Hello Talk. Hello Talk, you can chat with native people for a fee. Okay. Or if you want to talk to Akong Ama, Japanese Akong Ama, you can download this app called Sale. Yeah. So basically they recruit Akong Ama who has nothing to do at home. They will just hop on the call with you and just chit-chat with you in English or Japanese. Likely they want to learn English, so they will talk to you in English and then you can reply to them in Japanese. I have friends that use this app, right, until they are very close with the host family, they go to their house and stay. Yeah. So some of them they might be operating a fruit farm. Then you can ask them, can I come in your house and stay for 1 month? I help you pluck the fruits, that kind of thing. I do have friends that got to know these people through this app. So it's really networking with Aquama in Japan. Yeah, I recommend I recommend. Sail Japanese Conversation. Yeah. Yeah lah. Okay, ready? We can continue on. Yeah, but conversation is never easy. Especially you don't want to offend them, don't want to say the wrong thing, don't want to use the wrong particle. So it can be a lot of things. But at the end of the day, particle, throw out the window. You don't need particle. The most important is the vocabulary, right? 電話かけます。電話で電話をかけます。Don't need to be like, oh, is it oh, is it there, is it and, is it me? Don't need. Particle just throw out the window. Yeah. So for conversation it's very easy. For Japanese conversation. Okay. Lesson 17. Just repeat after me. Vocabulary list. なくします。なくします。Okay, なくします. As you can see, it means lose. Okay, it means you can lose an item. You can go item go missing, right? You can lose an item. You can also lose a loved one, right? For example, Lee Kuan Yew died, right? Lee Kuan Yew ga nakushimashita. That means he passed away. So in this case, nakushimasu can also means pass away. Okay, but of course the kanji is going to be different. The nakushimasu kanji is going to be different. I show you. Nakushimasu. Can you see? The first one is don't have. The second one is died. The third one is lost. So the same word nakushimasu has multiple meaning if you use different kanji. So it can mean like a loss of life, like someone passed away. It can be lost item. That means someone you lose a pen or you lose a phone. It can also be like 变没有了, become don't have. Like for example, the inventory have like 10, then nakushimashita. It means like, oh, the inventory becomes 0, right? It's gone. Right? The inventory is gone. So there's 3 meaning to this lah, depending on the kanji. Okay. Next, sawarimasu. Sawarimasu. Okay, means touch. Okay, sawarimasu. Actually, touch is like that, right? Sawarimasu is more of it's more of a swipe. This is so sawarimasu. This is sawarimasu. Okay, it's not really just touch. Touch in Japanese we say touch. Touch shimasu. This is really touch. But sawarimasu is really like wow, you sayang the thing. you roll up, right? So it's really like sawarimasu. Okay. Next, waraimasu. Waraimasu. Nugimasu. Nugimasu. Okay, nugimasu means removal of clothes, take off clothes. Next, wasuremasu. Wasuremasu means to forget something. Iremasu. Iremasu. Okay, to put in something. So when I say this something thing, it means it is an intransitive. Next, dashimasu. Dashimasu. Okay, means to take out something. Tomemasu. Tomemasu. Okay, so tomemasu is VT. That means you use o tomemasu. O tomemasu, VT. The rest is some nugimasu, something ga nugimasu. Or fuku o nugimasu. You can use fuku o nugimasu. Okay, so wasuremasu, something ga wasuremasu. I forgot something. Iremasu, I put in something. Dashimasu, I take out something. Right? All this is VI. So VT is tomemasu. The VI version of tomemasu, for example, you stop the car. Kuruma o tomemasu. You stop the car. What if the train stops? Right? The train stops, it will be tomadimasu. Okay, this is stop but VI. Tomadimasu is stop but VI. So VI, what I mean by VI is the thing stops without your interference. For example, the train stops. Right? Densha ga tomarimasu. Right? The train stops. You are not the one stopping the train, so the train stops. But if you're the one stopping the car, like you are the driver, kuruma o tomemasu. I stop the car. Right? I stop the car. The train stops. That is the difference. VI and VT. Transitive, intransitive. Next we have 心配します. 心配します. Okay, this one is group 3, simply means to worry. To be concerned, to worry over something. So far so good. Next, 気をつけます. 気をつけます. Okay, so つけます as you probably know it means switch on, right? So when we say 気をつけます, 気 is like 气. You know your the Chinese circle black white thing, the 气, right? So when you turn on your 气, it's like you pay more attention. You start to be more attentive, right? So when we say 気をつけます means please pay attention, right? Please be careful. Please place more awareness. Please pay attention. つけます means to switch on. Remember, switch on the fan. Switch on. So you can think of it as switching on your key lah. Switch on your qi, your body, the qi. Okay, so 気をつけます. 気をつけます. Like please take care, please be careful, please watch out, please pay attention, please place more awareness. Okay, so all these are pay attention. Next, 持っていきます. 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 Okay, so 持って is to hold or to take, right? To take. Then 行きます is to go, correct? So think of it in Chinese. 拿 and 去. 拿去. Right? So take and go lah. That means you take something to go. Okay, take and go. 拿去. So 持ってきます. 持っていきます. Right? 拿去. Then きます is 来, right? 来, きます is 来. So 拿来. 拿来 means fetch. Means you bring it here. Alright? So 拿来. Right? So 持っていきます 拿去. 持ってきます 拿来. So take and go and versus take and come. Which means bring lah. Or mean fetch. Okay? Moving on. 言葉. 言葉. Okay. 言葉 is not really language. Language we learned in lesson 2 last time. It means 言語. 言語 is language. Right? Remember G-E-N-G-G-O. 言語. 言語 means language. So 言葉 just simply means 話. It just means like a saying. Right? 言葉. So for example, like if I say 言葉がありません means 我没话说. I got no words. Right? I got no words. So it doesn't really mean language. It's more like words. It's like I got nothing to say. I got no words. Right? 言葉がありません. That means like 我没有话. I got nothing to say lah. It means nothing to say. Okay, so 言葉 just simply means like a saying, a speech, or a word, that kind of thing. Okay, it's not really about language. But of course, it can refer to language when we say like 日本語の言葉, a Japanese phrase or Japanese word. Right? 日本語の言葉. Then it becomes like a Japanese word, Japanese phrase. Okay, moving on, we have 危ない. 危ない. 危ない is a E adjective. So the opposite of 危ない, not dangerous, will be 危なくない. 危なくない. Right? Negative, 危なくない. So since 危ない, there's already a ない. Shouldn't it just be 危? 危. Sorry, no such thing. No such thing as 危. 危ない is dangerous. So not dangerous will be 危なくない. 危なくない. If it was dangerous, 危なかった. 危なかった. Right? If it was dangerous lah. If it was dangerous, 危なかった. If it was not dangerous, 危なくなかった. 危なくなかった. Okay, moving on. ですから. ですから. Okay, so ですから, or we can say だから. だから is a casual form of it. It just means like, therefore. Yeah, hence. That's why. Right? ですから. Next we have 早く. 早く、遅く、遅く。Okay, so I believe in your mind you'll be like, I thought 早い is fast. 早い is fast. 早い also means early, 早い。So 遅い means slow. 遅い also means late. Right? So you might be thinking, so if I change the E to ku, what does it become? Okay, so regarding this, did I answer you before? No, right? 好像有了 you asked before, right? So this ku, it's not a form, it's not an adjective form. This ku only applies for a few selected adjectives. For example, early or late. Then we say 早く, osoku. Right? But of course, all the other adjectives, they have a ku form, but they cannot use the ku form alone. They have to use it with narimasu. Narimasu means to become. Right? So, for example, atsui. Right? Atsui, we change to atsuku. But we cannot use atsuku itself. We must say atsuku narimasu. Narimasu means to become. So, to become hot. To become hotter. Right? So, you can think of this ku as the, faster, earlier, hotter. So it's like we don't have a, in English we have the hot, hotter, hottest, but Japanese we don't have the hotter way of saying hotter, right? We can only use it as the ku form, but we don't, the ku form, right, we cannot say atsuku. We need to pair it with narimasu. So atsuku narimasu, I mean it becomes hotter. Okay, we don't use it by itself, say that, oh, it is hotter. We have to say atsuku narimasu. That means it becomes hotter. Okay, so only a few selected, then we can use it by itself, right? Like hayaku, hayaku, right? Faster, faster, right? Hayaku, faster. Also, it can be early lah. Hayaku, it's 早点, right? Earlier, earlier, earlier. Okay, osoku is slower, 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 or later, 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 right? 晚一点, So only a few selected one you can use it by itself as osoku, hayaku. Others, right, usually they need to be paired with narimasu. Okay, moving on, we have the salutations. Ya. Ya. Okay, this one very casual. It's like saying oi. So it's like saying oi. Right? So I won't recommend you to use it with Japanese people because it's overly casual. Unless you have a very good Japanese friends. Ya. Yeah, お久しぶりですね. Yeah. So it's like saying oi. It's like oi, 好久不见. So it's a bit rude lah. So we usually will skip the ya. Okay, next, 怪我. 怪我. 体. 体. 治ります. 治ります. Okay, so 治ります is VI. Okay, VI means not action done by you. Okay, so when we say doctor, 医者が治ります, that means the doctor will repair, will heal you lah, basically. Okay, so 治ります. So the doctor will heal you. But you don't say that 私の体を治ります. You don't repair your own body. But you are the doctor, then in the surgery table, you own self perform surgery yourself. No, So because of this, right, to heal, right, it's not an effort by yourself. It's not an effort done by you. It's an effort done by other people, by medications, right? So we say that this is a VI. It's an intransitive verb. So it is a VI. Then in your mind, you might be asking, then I repair something, then I repair a television. That one will be 直します. 直します. So 直します means repair. Okay, this one is VT. That means the action is done by you. Okay, you are the one repairing. Okay, so 直ります, 直します. So these are the direct opposite pairs of the VI and VT. Okay, so never use 直ります on yourself. Don't say like 私は体を治ります. That one is wrong already. Wrong saying already. You don't repair your own body. The medication does. The rest does. Not you. Okay. Okay. Then next we have ごめんください. ごめんください. So as you can guess, it's part of ごめんなさい plus ください. So which means like, 拍謝啊, sorry please. Right? So think of it as sorry please. Okay, next. しばらくですね。しばらくですね。It is just a figure of speech to say that, oh, 很久了哦。It's like しばらく means it's been a while. Like it's like it means a while. So しばらくですね is like 很久了哦。Right? しばらく means 很久。So しばらくですね means like quite long already 哦 like 很久了哦。So you just simply tell people like 好久不見。Of course, the best way to say 好久不見 is always the first one that we learn. おひさしぶりです。In lesson 1, the greetings page. おひさしぶりですね。おひさしぶりです。That's the first one that we learn in lesson 1, the greetings page. So that's the most polite one. しばらくですね is still get used, but maybe with colleagues rather than your boss. Of course, there's an even higher level one, a more honorific version. ご無沙汰おります。The one is really like, wow, 日常没见, 日久没见. So that one is really very formal. ご無沙汰しております. That one very, very formal. Okay, so 久しぶりです is one of the better ones. 久しぶりです. Okay, it's polite, not overly casual, not overly too honorific as well. There's many ways to say the same thing, right, Japanese. That's what I realized after I learned. There's always another way to say the same thing. So just need to learn one of it, will do. And learn the best one. Okay? Next, we have よかったですね. So よかった means わ、heng ah. Right? So よかったですね is like わ、heng ah, not bad ah, not bad ah, good ah. Okay, so よかった. So when somebody like, for example, kena scam, okay, on phone call kena scam, but it turns out that the bank blocked the transaction. 哇 heng ah, よかったね, よかったわ, よかった. That means like 哇 heng ah, heng ah, heng ah, 哇 okay lah, okay lah. Okay, so よかった is like something like relief, like you are relieved that something never happened or something happened, right? よかった. So for example, you go to Japan, you meet the love of your life. 哇 よかった, right? Next, 気をつけてください. 気をつけてください. Okay, so please take care of yourself. Okay, 気をつけてください. Okay? Oh, 体に means towards your body. Like, to your body lah. So please pay attention to your body. Like, 請照顧好身體, you know? 來好好照顧你的身體. So it's like Chinese, we don't need to mention the 身體啦. It's like 好好照顧自己. So it's like additionally we just add 体 is like 好好照顧你的身體. Okay? So far okay? Warren, you okay? Oh, sure. Wow, 送到这边来.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
No, I was just thinking how big the tension that body is taking care of itself. Sorry, I understand.
体 need just basically like, especially like focusing on the body. It's just like 照顧好身體 instead of saying 照顧自己. So you just focus more on the body, like emphasize on the body lah.
Can I ask you, I see you fly to Japan so regularly, right? Do you have any tips?
What do you mean by tip? What do you mean by tips?
Go to Skyscanner and after that check the marks or they like directly
Skyscanner?
Or you directly with the Japan Air or what?
Depends on my mood lah. Depends on the flight as well lah. If SQ is cheap, I will take SQ. If it's not cheap, then I will just see my track prices. Yeah, so you can see the track prices. For example, 25 Feb. Then I can see, for example, if I want to fly to Okinawa, then I will set this timer lah. Then the timer will tell me when is the cheapest period to buy lah. So you can see this period is $200, 36 days ago. So usually I find that the cheapest dates to fly, right, is usually two months before. The flight date, yeah. So you book your tickets 2 months before.
I very last minute one. I cannot plan 2 months beforehand.
Usually the cheapest is 2 months, 1 to 2 months before. So for example, Tokyo, you can see I track this from 323 $323 now becomes $768. So you can see.
3 months.
So this is February 26. So now it's what, February 15, 14. So it happening in 2 weeks time. 2 weeks time, you see the price went up like that. 2 folds, 3 folds. So the cheapest you can see is 3 months ago lah. So it's like about 2 to 3 months before the flight date is the cheapest lah. I would say 2 months is cheapest.
So the cheapest is around 450 plus minus.
For Japan, if you are taking low cost carrier, I would say the cheapest is probably the cheapest I've taken is 320. And I took this flight just last week. Yeah.
In the morning this time.
Yeah, this timing was exactly the same.
Oh,
I will sleep on the flight and then I will wake up.
I did that. Then jialat, I cannot sleep at all. I went to Shinjuku like something like that.
I take medication before I sleep. I take the Johnson kind. I take the painkillers kind. So I take already, then I just. Then for the flight back from Japan, right? Because Singapore airport, the luggage they check at the gate, right? But for Japan, they check when you go into the departure. So you can still buy alcohol at the convenience store. So for me, I bought 2 cans of strong zero lah. Then I just drank on the flight back, just until I reached Singapore. What?
Strong zero, the gaijin.
You don't watch, right? Yeah. So I do drink that also.
No, every time I drink a vomit.
It's very strong. It's 9%.
Vomit.
It's 9%.
Yeah, that's why because the way it tastes like okay lah.
The grapefruit one is the best. The grapefruit one tastes the best. The lemon one I don't really like.
I drink
So yeah, I know, I get what you mean. So you can buy other one like Jack Daniel, Cola, that kind of thing. So you can buy whatever alcohol and just knock out yourself on the flight. I had a very good sleep. The moment they take off, right, like around 9:30, until they call me wake up around 3 a.m. Then they're all landing already.
So you always go to Narita, is it?
Depends when I'm going. So I usually try exotic airports now. So what I mean by exotic is because you know the landing stamps, right? Got say where you land at. So for example, you land at Narita, they will say Narita. If you land at Chitose, they will say Chitose stamp. If you land at Nagoya, it will be a Nagoya stamp. So nowadays, I aiming to land at very exotic airports. For example, Sendai. Sendai only have direct flight with Korea and Bangkok. So I'm planning to fly to Bangkok to fly to Japan. So I get the entry stamp.
You don't renew your passport too fast.
Huh? It's really just okay, my passport almost full already. But anyways, it's just to collect the stamps lah. And then Hiroshima via China. Yeah, Okinawa now have lah, but I haven't been to Okinawa. Fukuoka, Singapore Airlines flying directly. I have the stamp already. So I'm looking at flying to like Kumamoto from Hong Kong or Miyazaki, also in Kyushu via Hong Kong or China. Then Shikoku, the Shikoku, the one got Takamatsu via Hong Kong. So for me, I'm just trying out different things.
But they're not exotic.
No, they're not.
You take a train Shinkansen in.
They are not near Tokyo at all. They are not near Shinkansen stations at all. That's why they're quite exotic.
I think I'll try the sleeper trains, so I don't mind flying to like exotic.
Okay. In that case, you can consider. Okay, let me just open the map. Okay. You can consider this airport. It's called Yonago Airport. So this one you have to fly via Hong Kong and China or China. So when you land here, you can slowly make your way down to like say Yonago lah. So Yonago, you can see that the train there is this Sunrise Izumo.
I think I saw on YouTube before, quite old school one, right?
Yeah. So this Sunrise Izumo is the night sleeper train. You can see, it's overnight lah. So from Tokyo, it will go to Himeji. Then from Himeji, it will go all the way down to here lah. It will come all the way down to here.
Yeah. I'm just always very scared to order the tickets.
I recommend you to. Okay, the thing is right, this sleeper train is very highly popular. So the ticket only open 30 days before. It will be sold out 28 days before. Within 2 days or so. So I had the chance to take this because I actually went there for 1 month. I was there for 1 month because I was there for a 2 weeks exchange with my school, and then I had some work opportunities there as well, like 1 week internship that kind. So I used that period to book this in advance lah. There are some YouTubers I know, they fly there, then they redeem the pass, they buy the ticket, then they fly back. Then when it's time to take the train, they fly back again.
They must guarantee that the
Yeah. Correct. correct. So it's very a bit hard to get. On the day itself, you can still try your luck. Maybe some people pull out. Yeah, on the day of the ride itself. So there is the room. There is also the free sitting one. The free sitting one is called Nobi seats. That one is really just a compartment for many people to lay together. It's like macam some kampong corner, some corner that everybody just lepak at the corner. Like a whole row of people just lie down there with their bag and then their blanket without any sleeping bag. Yeah, it's really very rabak. And then you can check the train timing. So if you're interested, you can land at this Yonago airport. Then you can take this train to Okayama. So from Okayama, you can see it goes all the way to Tokyo lah.
But must fly from China, meaning I need to go and transfer there, is it? Or you mean like dedicated?
Transit.
China?
You need to transit at China or Hong Kong. No, if you don't plan to do like a return route one. For me, I don't like to do return route. So I would totally fly in here and then I will take this overnight train, go to Tokyo, then I fly back from Tokyo.
Or if you don't like to return from the same airport, you like to open.
I don't like to return from the same airport.
Single ticket lah.
I don't like to return from the same airport. Yeah, I will always book single ticket.
For me, it's because of save money only.
I don't like to. Yeah, I agree. So some days I will use the same airport. I may use the same airport. Yeah, but sometimes I just want to be adventurous, so I will skip using the same airport lah. Yeah, so this is you can consider this. Yeah lor. Then this is how I track the flight ticket lah. You can see the prices really very crazy. You can see the price history also like 3 only Then now it's like what, double, triple, 2.5 times. Yeah, so you can track your prices lah. When it's cheap, you buy. When it's not cheap, don't buy.
For you usually do fixed periods, right? Like fixed dates. That's why you can track your prices.
No. You see all these any dates?
Okay.
Yeah. So when they have a very good deal, Google will send me an email reminder. It's like, hey, this deal just pop up. You want to buy or not?
What's that called? Google Track?
Google Flights. Yeah, you just go and check your prices here. Okay, then the good thing is, let me just do a very quick introduction now, since we are on the topic. So for example, I'm looking at this flight. I see booking options. So see booking options, you can see there are all the platforms. You can book with Scoot directly. If you are more adventurous, if the price difference is really very big, you can consider booking via Agoda, booking via all these kind of weird stuff, weird platforms. So maybe this is not the best platform to show you.
No difference, right? Use the third party.
Got difference. For example, okay, recently I was helping my brother track one flight. Where is it? Okay, let's say Jeju Air lah. Seoul to Singapore on 26 April. Fuck, so cheap now. See, I should have taken with them, sir. I went to book SQ instead. I went to book SQ.
200.
Wow, shit, I should have flown with them, sir. $96 only, what the hell.
Oh, when is this?
26 Sunday. Next month.
April.
Yeah. Okay, so you can see the prices here lah. So you can see you save $5 if you book on Agoda lah. Then if you press Agoda, it will bring you to the booking page, and Agoda will show you the very competitive price. So you can see which provider is the cheapest. But if you don't feel comfortable, you prefer to book directly with the airlines, you can also. Yeah. So take some time to confirm the price.
Okay, sorry, I got one more question. You don't mind, right, if you have time?
Yeah.
So accommodations also you book 2 months beforehand as well?
Accommodations wise, I book whenever I have time.
Meaning like when you're
so you know now got free cancellation, right? So usually free cancellation I will just book first. If I see it's cheap, I will book first. Then nearer to the date, I may look at it again. So for example,
you mean for booking, is it? Or
yes. So the free cancellation is 1 week or 2 weeks, right? So I will book like maybe 4 months in advance. The moment I book my air ticket, I will give myself like 1 month later, I'll go and book the hotels whenever I'm more free. Then once I book the hotel already, I will continue to wait until like just 1 month before the trip. Then I'll take a look at the prices again. If the prices went up, shit. Then I lucky, that's in shit, but lucky I got booked before. If the prices go down, cancel that one and just book another one. So you get what I mean, right? Then also it has been very useful lah. For example, I'll show you So for example, let's say Nagoya, you can search for airport, you can search for hotel also. So hotels. So the thing about hotels is you can set the date. So for example, I set May 22nd to 25th. Then you see that the price here, I'm interested in, okay, for me I'll go to booking.com first, because booking.com got the filter. I can set that I want those with bathhouse, okay, because I don't really like to use their toilet is very crap, and I enjoy soaking in their bathhouse, the big
Only the hotel they have their own onsen, is it?
not all the hotel have, so I will go to booking.com to find the hot bath, the basically they have the public bath. So the public bath one, if you're not scared people see you're naked, then okay lah, just go for it lah. For me, I'm not scared lah, what's there to scare? Just go only. Then I really enjoy the onsen, so I'll always go for onsen. So once I go to the booking.com, I do a rough search on which hotel has the hot public bath. Then I will also narrow down on the price. That means I will narrow to top three. Then once I narrow to top three, right, I will search the hotel name on the website. For example, let's say last time I was searching where is it? Okay, let's say Toyoko Inn. So Toyoko Inn, okay, this is a bad example. Let me come the one that I wanted to search. Okay, never mind, I know the hotel name. R&B. Yeah, this one. So R&B, so for example, this R&B, you can see that the which one is the cheaper, which platform is the cheaper. Then you just press whichever platform is offering the cheapest price. So the thing about this is, Google will have their own affiliate link when you press onto the link. So when you go onto trip.com, it's 107. If you go on your own trip.com, okay, let me show you. For example, go to trip.com. So don't worry, I have time. Trip.com. Then you search for the same R&B.
You stay hotel quite expensive, I feel.
It is. But I will still stay at hotel lah, easier.
Try it for the Appa hotel.
Oh, please don't stay Appa. I hate Appa a lot. So the dates are
Politics, is it?
21 to 25. No, I was once attacked by some guy who stayed, and then their response was very slow.
What?
I was in the lift, and then I was just going up the lift, then the guy just turned around and got my head. Then after that I went down. Yeah, then I went down to the reception. I complained. Then they said they reviewed the footage. They couldn't give me a reply lah. Okay, so you see on trip.com directly is 107 lah. Then you see you can see okay, sometimes you see this website, they might be cheaper. It might be cheaper here. Then you just press the link, it will show you a cheaper price on that particular platform's website. So I can't show you a very good example right now, but roughly it's like that lah. Okay, for example, Super Hotel Premier. You can see the prices also. You can see the cheapest is actually directly the hotel. Then you just go and book directly the hotel lah. Save a lot of money. So this is how I compare price. Usually the prices on Google are the most competitive. Yeah, rather than you go to the website by themselves to go and search. Yeah, so I was attacked by some random businessman in the lift. He just got angry because I exist lah. So I don't know.
You know they're not Japanese, is it, or what?
No, I just came here from Konbini, so I think the smell of the food kind of make him angry. Maybe he missed his dinner or something. Then the plastic bag also, the sound also very annoying. So I don't know what's wrong with him. He just turned around and pecked me. Then I just go to the lobby. I complained to the counter. Then the counter just see the CCTV footage, identify the customer. Then they couldn't throw him out of the hotel. They say, we will reject him as a guest in the future. Let's say what future? You should reject him now. Throw him out of the hotel. Then they're like, we cannot do that. Unfortunately, he has fully paid for his hotel room. Huh? Just because he fully paid, then you cannot chase him out. Just give him a fucking refund. He attacked the customer. Then I from that day, okay, because that hotel was at Narita Airport, near Narita there. So I was going home already. So the next day I was going home already. So I didn't want to make a police report because I would need to overstay. So that's why I never make police report. They also cannot do e-report also. Cannot do online report also. So yeah, so I just swallow. just but I just felt that their reaction was very inadequate lah. That chain. And I mean their rooms are small lah, so don't expect too much. I rather go to like Route In. So a few hotel chains which is I prefer one is like Route In. So Route In, yeah, this is this brand lah. So they open quite a lot. They usually have public bath, and they usually also give you free breakfast in the morning. Although the breakfast is not the best, but it's good enough to fill my stomach.
I said before, near Narita there, they got one big group of hotels, right? With the free shuttle, right?
I think so. This one is everywhere. Hotel Route In is like the whole country, every corner also have one. Right, this I really like this one. Or I will go for this one also. Toyoko. Toyoko also got onsen. Most of them have onsen. Most of them also have the breakfast in the morning also. Yeah, I will love, and their rooms are much bigger. So far lah, I find their rooms are bigger than that particular chain of hotel. Yeah, so I told myself I'm not gonna stay there anymore at that particular chain. I will never support their business, and I mean the owner is also.
Yeah, not very good person. I heard.
You can see, you move into the place, you can see she got a lot of books on the wall, right? She will try to brainwash you with all her materials, and you on the TV, right? It's also a lot of her her philosophy. Right? It's all about her philosophy. So I don't really quite like the hotel. I found it very intrusive. Yeah, and I want to keep my luggage with them, right? They will be like, what time you coming back? Then I say 8 ah. Oh, cannot. You need to come back before that, because the next group of people who check in need to keep their luggage also. So I don't quite like their customer service. It's not very sympathizing. Yeah, so I never patronize them again. Yeah. So I mean Route In, right? Route In, if you have their app, 10 nights is 1 night free. So I will book directly through their app. But usually Agoda is still the cheapest. If you are booking 2 or 3 weeks away, 2 or 3 months away, Agoda is always the cheapest. Correct. Agoda is the cheapest so far, and then Booking.com if it's last minute, then you go to Booking.com. Yeah.
Last minute, like 2 days.
1 week before though. Yeah. I got once I was still in NUS. I had night class. Then during the night class, I saw the Scoot ticket damn cheap. Like the ticket was just departing in 4 hours time. So I booked my trip there. I didn't book a bag. So I booked there. I immediately booked. Then I was like, shit. Then I go and book the hotel, the first night hotel first. Then after that I go home, I pack my bag, I rush to the airport, I fly there. Then I was in the first hotel at night. Then I was like, okay, JR recently they digitalized their pass also. So you don't need to wait for clerk to send you the physical JR voucher to redeem. So what I did was I went to their website, JRE's website, then I booked the e-ticket. So the e-ticket, you just need to go there at the airport and then scan your passport, you can receive from their ticket machine.
The day pass, is it?
Yeah, the 3-day pass, 5-day pass.
That,
Yeah, so that was for that trip lah. So at the airport, I was hurrying to buy that thing. And then, okay, the reason why it was so cheap because Japan just announced the open border. Then Scoot, at that point in time, they haven't raised their price ma. Nobody want to fly to Japan because you need the visa and everything ma. So when they dropped the visa thing, I immediately book and go already. I received the news that Japan open border, I fly there. They said immediately open border with immediate effect. I was like, oh, tonight I fly there. So my flight was there empty. Anyways, don't need quarantine anymore already also. So I was like, wow, sure. So I was one of the first few in Japan. Immediately that night I just fly. Yeah, it was really very memorable. So I just booked the first day hotel. At the airport, I booked the JR pass. Then the JR pass, I also booked the Pokemon train. So I already decided my itinerary. When the moment I saw the ticket price was that low, I already decided my itinerary already. So I flew to Tokyo. I went for the Pokemon one. Then after that, the Pokemon is at Sendai area, north of Sendai. So the Pokemon train is very rare. Usually you won't be able to book it. It's fully booked. The train only have like 20 seats. So I immediately booked online the seats also when I was at the airport, Changi Airport. So I booked the seats. I fly there from the ticket machine. I received both my JR pass and the Pokemon train ticket. Yeah, because can do e-reservation. So I booked. Then I went to the Pokemon one. Then at night I went back to my hotel. That's where I planned my subsequent day hotel. So got one hotel I booked just 1 day before when I was in Japan. And then then after that, after 3 days, I saw that the flight from Chitose back to Singapore is very cheap, like $200 only. Then I booked. Then I decided on my return date. So I went there for 6 days. Went there without a return ticket. Just walked around. I mean, it was what do you call that? The last week before exam in NUS lah, before university. It's called reading week. It's called reading week. So basically, I had reading week. That's why I decided to go lah. So it was also because of that. So I had nothing for the entire week. So I just go lah. No class, nothing. I just go. Yeah, so I didn't study for the exam. I just went for Japan trip. Then I come back, then study. Come back, usually I'm the kind that, okay, not say I'm very smart, but if I study in advance, I cannot remember one. I can only study 2 days, up to 2 days in advance. Then I can retain the information in 2 days. I really cannot retain information if I study more than 1 month away. Yeah. So no point I study beforehand also, so I just go Japan and have fun. But it was quite interesting because when I was there, then I booked the hotel. I realized that the prices of hotel, right, X lah, but not that X also. It's not like through the roof kind of X. It was still acceptable kind. Then the air tickets also was quite affordable also lah. It wasn't that a big trouble. So I flew back from Hokkaido. So I landed in Narita, I flew back from Hokkaido. So you can see even last minute I also never went back to Narita lah. I still went up to Hokkaido and fly back. So but wow, it was another adventure also lah. That morning that I went back, right, the limited express train in Hokkaido stopped because of some signaling mishap. Like there was a freight train that overturned or something lah. So the entire train system in Hokkaido was paralyzed. They only allow the limited express trains to move. The local trains all cannot move. So they cancel all the local trains. Wow, I was on the limited express train, and I was already know I was gonna be late. Then I saw my Scoot flying in. I was like, wow, that's my flight eh. Then I had to change train south of Sapporo to go to the airport. So when I changed train, they were like, oh, sorry, the airport train not running. Then I was like, huh? The airport train not running, then how I go to airport? Then after that, it's like, oh, sorry, there's one. Then I just hop on that one. Then after that, I reach the airport. I run to the gate. It was like 40 minutes just before takeoff. Then I was fucked lah. I never buy check-in. My luggage is over 16 kg. Then they wanted to charge me for the extra 6 kg lah. Then already 40 minutes left eh. Then they still want to charge me money for my overweight bag. Then I say just let me go lah, please lah. Then the Japanese lady is like, sorry, no, you need to pay. I pay 7,500 yen just to catch my flight. I got buy travel insurance, so I could have went back 1 day later. But I just didn't want lah. It's like, why reschedule? Like as in, if I buy a 1 day later ticket, the insurance is not going to pay me for the entire ticket also. They are just going to maybe like pay the fare difference only. So why waste more money? I'll just fly back. But I was running through the whole entire airport. It was the snowy season. It was autumn lah. Wow, it was very very fun. But it was very very fun. It was very adventurous. Immediately I went home. 妈，我现在去日本。你没跟我讲，我刚 book 而已。That's just 4 hours before the flight leave. I was still at NUS. Then I ride motorcycle, so I can get home in half an hour. So I just vroom back home and then throw everything, my laptop, my winter clothes inside my bag and then go Hokkaido. Go to Narita already. It was very fun, very fun. I was planning on the go, so I wanted the challenge lah. Because most of the time I plan my trip beforehand. It's like really 没有刺激感 lah. Then that trip I really plan what to do on the go, plan where to go on the go, but no regrets because it was autumn, right? The views were sweet. Because it was autumn, the view was perfect. I managed to climb this mountain called Yamadera near Sendai. Wow, it was so beautiful up there. I left my name card up there lah. There was a lot of name cards in a pavilion, so people put their name card there. I put my student name card there. So I'm thinking of going back there again maybe next year to go and see whether my name card is there. Wow, it was really very very memorable trip. Yeah. Feel free to ask me any questions. I've been there so many times, so I have a lot of things to say. Yeah, Sendai got fish market if you are interested in very cheap like. Yeah. So I really recommend that seafood market also in the morning. Yeah. Okay, lesson 17.
This time I ask you more question.
A lot. Just ask. The group chat can ask also the question, the Q&A. Okay, lesson 17. We finished the vocabulary. Yeah, we finished the vocabulary already. Okay, grammar. Number 1, bunke, sentence structure. Number 1, 私を忘れないでください. So, if we have a てください, right? てください means the positive form but please, right? We also have a negative form, て form, right? So て form for the negative one, we call it ないんで. Right? So ないんでください means please do not something. Right? So in this case, please do not forget. Okay? 忘れないでください. So ない form, でください. Okay? So this is verb ない form. Then we just need to plus a で plus ください. So the ない form plus ください. Moving on to number 2, 研修生は毎日勉強しなければなりません. So しなければなりません is a higher level grammar form, but at our level we just need to hard memorize this thing. Okay? So basically this long thing equals to must. Okay, so しなければなりません equals to must do this action. Okay, so for example, 勉強しなければなりません that means must study. In English it's very short, must study. Okay, so let me explain a little bit more about this grammar format. Okay, even though I say it's higher level, I can try to explain to the best of my ability. So something ければ means 如果可以的话. I think of it as 如果可以的话. Okay, so 勉強しなければ如果可以不要的话. Right, so it's like if I can don't like that. Right, if I can don't something like that, then the next line なりません. So just now I was talking about なります right during the vocabulary list. なります means to become. So なりません means do not become. Right? So when we have a しなければ that means if you don't do it なりません. That means if you don't do it, it does not become. So if you don't do it, that thing will not be fulfilled lah. So that means that you have to do it lah for it to be fulfilled. Okay, so this is why the meaning of these 10 hiragana words しなければなりません. These 10 letters equals to must. There is no shorter way to say must in Japanese. This is the must. Okay, this is the must grammar form in Japanese. And then the bracket one below means the same thing. So I don't need you to memorize both, just remember one of it. Okay? So let me explain the one below. So the one in bracket says 勉強しないと. So this しない, it means don't study, right? と is a grammar form as well, it's an advanced grammar form. So it basically means 如果不做的话, also roughly the same meaning as しなければ. Okay? However, しないと is like if you don't do, then いけません. NG, you cannot go. Right? So it means that if you don't do this thing, you cannot go. So this と is the conditional grammar particle. So it gives the condition. So if you don't do, cannot go. Right? Compared to しなければ, しなければ is 如果你没有做的话, it is a condition, but it is not a hard condition. It is a softer condition if you use ければ. But we will talk about this again in E3 or is it I1, I can't remember. It's a very highly advanced grammar particle over here. しなければ as well as しないと. Okay, so for now, just hard memorize. しなければなりません equals to must. Okay, equals to must. And then what has it got to do with the negative form? Over here, right? 勉強しない right? しない So しない change to しなければ So it has to be the negative form. Negative form without the I. So for example, 行きません right? 行かない right? Is a negative, the knife form for 行きません ikimasu, ikanai. So ikanai, we drop the last I, we put in the kereba, ikanakereba narimasen. So it becomes like I must go. Right? Ikanakereba narimasen. 我一定要去，我一定要去。Right? I must go. So far, okay? Okay. Just hard memorize this one. I also hard memorize this one. When the teacher teach this one, they don't even want to explain to me what is nakereba narimasen. They just say that, oh, this thing just memorize as must. So in simplicity, yes, it's a good thing to just memorize it as must, but I feel that it's important to understand the underlying grammar nuances that makes it a must. But anyway, the one we will learn again later. Okay, moving on to number 3. 今お金を払わなくてもいいです。So we have a てもいいです。Of course, we are going to have a negative form. なくてもいいです。Right? So the ない form, drop the last E, the ない、ない。Right? お金がない or 行かない、行かない。We drop the last E, we put in a くてもいいです。Right? It becomes the opposite. So 払わなくてもいいです。It is okay not to pay. Right? So 払わない means don't pay, right? So don't pay. ても mo is also right. E is okay, right? So don't pay also okay. That means it's fine not to pay. Okay. What is new here is just the negative form, how to make it into a te form, that's all. Okay, so 払わないんで、払わなくて. So there's two te form for this ない form. It can be ないんで or it can be なくて. Okay, depending on what grammar you want to use, what grammar structure you want to use. So there's two ない form. Okay, it can be a ないんで or it can be a なくて. Okay, なくてもいいです。ないんでください. So this is a two negative form, te form. Te form in the negative form. So far, okay, can accept my explanation?
Usually they're both the same, and if you want to use more, must use the okay.
Yes, so we cannot say like ないんでもいいです. No such thing. We have to say the なくてもいいです. Okay, so the different te form will have different uses for different grammar structure.
Then the haraimasu.
払います yes?
Why become harawanai?
Okay, then why we go back to lesson 16, negative form already. So you see the lesson 16. Oh wait, is this the first time we are learning negative form? Oh, we are. Sorry. Okay, can I refer you to the table here on 2 page later? Let me explain this. 2 page down. Okay, so this is what we call the ない form. ない form means the negative form. Okay, so how to formulate this negative form is the same as how we did it for the te form. There is a group 1, group 2, group 3. Okay, let's talk about group 3 first. So group 3 are the easiest one. They are the rightmost bottom. So don't come, kimasen. The casual version will be konai. But please take note, kimasu, ki change to ko, konai. Ki ko konai. So it's konai, not kinai. Please don't remember it as kinai. Konai. Next we have the shimasen. So shimasen, very easy. Just throw away the masen and put in the nai. So shimasen becomes shinai. Shimasen becomes shinai. This one okay? Okay, now we go on to the group 2 above. So group 2 also very easy. Like our te form like that. We throw away the masen and put in the nai. So for example, tabemasen. Tabemasen becomes tabenai. Wasuremasen, wasurenai. Irenai, iremasen, irenai. Simple, right? Just throw away the mas, put in the nai. Okay? Okay, move on to group 1. I hate group 1s. Group 1 is the messy one. Okay? So group 1, let's look at the top left column. Kakimasen. kakimasu is to write. Kakimasen means don't write. So kakimasen, the knife form becomes ki change to ka. So kakanai. Kakanai. So ki change to ka. Remember our tet form? Tet form change to like what? Double consonant. Right? For example, kakimasu kaite. Right? Kaite. The ki becomes ite. So now the negative form becomes ki change to ka. So kakanai. Next one we have kikimasen. So kikimasen comes from kikimasu. Kikimasu means to hear, to listen. So kikimasen means don't listen. So then the casual version will be kikanai. Kikanai. Okay, so hatarakimasen, hatarakanai. Very simple. So all the ki will change to ka. Moving down to the next column, we have the nugimasen, right? The gi group. So nugimasen, gi change to ga. So nuga nai. Nugimasen becomes nuga nai. Isogimasen, iso ga nai. Isa ga nai. Isa ga nai. Next, we have the yomimasen, the mi people are the mi. Yomimasen, mi change to ma, right? Mi change to ma. Mi change to ma. So yomanai. Nomimasen, noma nai. Right? Noma nai. So don't drink. Yasumimasen, yasuma nai. Right? Mi change to ma. So far easy, the I just changed to A only, then put a nai there. So far still okay, Next we have the yobimasen. Means never call you. Okay? Yobimasen. Negative casual, yoba nai. So B change to ba. Yoba nai. Now we go on to the next page. Still is the next column, still easy. For example, torimasen means don't take. Torimasen, tora nai. Okay, tora, D change to da. Kirimasen means cannot cut. Alright, will not cut. Kira nai. Will not cut. Shirimasen, don't know. Shira nai. So shira nai, don't know. Okay, next one we have the chi group. So machimasen. Machimas means to wait. Machimasen means don't wait. So the casual form is mata nai. So chi change to ta. This one a little bit hard to get why lah, but just take it lah. CHI sounds like TI, correct? TI change the I to A, same lah. Okay, so mata nai. Tachimasen, don't stand, right? Tata nai, don't stand. Mochimasen, don't carry. Mota nai, okay, don't carry. Okay, next one is the haraimasen one. Okay, so kaimasen, right? Kaimasen means don't buy, 不要买, right? Don't buy. So the E change to, cannot change to R only cannot be like ka nai. Sounds weird, right? So all the E will change to wa. So kawa nai. Suimasen change to suwa nai. Suwa nai. Imasen, iwa nai. Up to here, okay? Then we have our special guys that I mentioned just earlier on, right? The tet form for this guy is the same as group 2. Like how we change the tet form is the same as group 2, right? Kashimasu change to kashite. But their knife form is not the same as group 2. Their knife form is group 1. So what we do is SHI change to SA. So she change to sa. So kashimasen becomes kasanai. So then now you understand why is these people here in group 1 already. Because their knife form is following group 1. But their tet form follows group 2 though. So you need to memorize them. Okay. So this is the tet form table. Please refer to this when you are doing your assessment, your homework. Okay, I will go back up to the previous page. Reibun, example sentences. One page before. Okay, reibun, example sentences. Number 1. コーヒーに砂糖を入れないでください。 So kohi ni, ni means into, right? Like in, right? So into coffee, sato o. So the object is sato. Sato means sugar. So the object sugar, what should you do to it? Ire nainde kudasai. So it means please do not add sugar into coffee. Okay. Number 2. 工場で日本語を話さなければなりませんか? Alright, so 話さなければなりません means must speak. Must speak what? Must speak Japanese. Okay, 日本語を話さなければなりませんか? So must speak Japanese. Then you see the last word, ka, question mark. So must speak Japanese at the factory. Okay, must speak Japanese at the factory. Can you understand the question? Okay, then the reply can be, はい。話さなければなりません。Yes, must speak Japanese. Right? 話さなければなりません。いいえ、話さなくてもいいです。Right? 話さない means don't speak, right? 話さない。So 話さなくても it means don't speak also can. Right? Don't speak also okay. Right? So いいえ、話さなくてもいいです。So don't speak also can. You don't want to say also can. Right? Which means that you don't have to say. You don't have to speak Japanese. Until here, okay? Any questions? If you have a question, just let me know. Okay, 3番, number 3. 何時にセンターへ帰らなければなりませんか? So 帰らなければなりませんか simply means must go back. So 何時に at what time, right? 何時に at what time? センターへ that means to the center. So at what time to the center? Must go back. So that means must go back at what time lah. Next sentence. 8時に帰らなければなりません. So at 8 p.m. must go back. At 8 p.m. must go back. Okay, number 4. センターで靴を脱がなければなりませんか? So センターで at the center 靴を脱がなければなりませんか? So 脱がなければなりません must take off. Then there's a car at the back, so must take off. So must take off shoe at the center. Right, you're asking a question. Then the reply, いいえ、脱がなくてもいいです. So no, you don't need to remove, don't need to take off, also okay. Don't need to take off, also can. Okay, moving on to number 5. このスイッチにさらわないでください. Okay, so そのスイッチに actually I feel that the particle に should be O here actually lah. Should be O actually. So スイッチを座らないでください. So スイッチに or スイッチを座らない. So 座らない means don't touch. So please don't touch. So this switch please don't touch. Okay, please don't touch this switch. Then the next line, どうしてですか? So どうして means you know why. So why ですか? 为什么 right? Why? So the reply, 危ないですから. 危ないですから. So ですから, right? Remember I told you the color is like that's why, right? So dangerous, that's why. Right? That is why lah. Dangerous. Therefore it's dangerous. Or it's dangerous, that's why. Right? So don't touch because it is dangerous. Then the reply, わかりました. You know what's わかりました? Okay, understood. 気をつけます. I will be careful. Right? 気をつけます. So I understand, I will be careful. Okay, so we have finished this page. Any questions about any of the sample sentences here? Basically, it's just the nakereba narimasen. At the start, you all might not be able to say it out very quickly. It's a tongue twister lah, so slowly. It takes a lot of years of training for me to be able to speak with this speed. Okay, 話さなければなりませんか? Right? 入れなければなりませんか? So it takes a lot of training. So don't worry if you cannot say it at a very, very fast speed, slowly. Right? It's one of the tongue twisters. なければなりませんか? Okay. You realize I don't really use the bracketed one, the shinai to ikemasen. Because that one, it works. But if you why would I want you to make you learn two when you can just learn one? Both means the same thing anyways. Right? So focus on learning the shinakereba narimasen. Will be good already. The shinai to ikemasen will come later. You will learn again later. So no rush. Okay, for now just shinakereba narimasen.
Commonly used.
Yes. Commonly used.
Announcements or it's like official announcements.
No lah, they will never say must. Japanese people will not impose people to do something. Because they got human rights. So they will never announce say that you must do this.
Like you cannot use.
They will only advise say that it is better for you to do this. した方がいいです. Right? They will never say you must do this. They will say that した方がいいです. It's better if you do this.
The Keitai Demon, the Densha.
Yeah lah, so they. Yeah, cannot use, correct. You must not use. But they won't say you must not use. They will say that please avoid using. They will say please avoid using. Right? So they will not say you cannot use. They will not say you must not use. They will say please avoid using your mobile phones. Yeah. So if you ask me whether it's commonly used in Japan, verbally yes. I do have Japanese people work email send like you must send this by today. It's normal. But we don't really hear it on announcements because Japanese people, they don't like to be forced to do things. They like to be given options. So and also if you are for example you are the railway company, you don't want to be the one forcing your commuters to do a certain action. Like oh, you must not use your phone. It's very severe and it is a breach of their human rights policy there lah. So usually corporate will not, say these kind of companies, they will not trespass this kind of boundary lah, like go into the human rights zone. Yeah, so they will not issue you a letter or a instruction that say you must do this. They will not lah. Yeah, they will advise you against doing it. Yeah, it's like しない方がいいです。You learn already, right? 方がいいです。So しないで方がいいです。しない方がいいです。Right? 不要做比较好。Yeah. Don't do is better. Right? If you can avoid, like, please avoid doing this. They will say this kind of thing. Please avoid. They will never say must. They will never be very harsh on their words. It's never absolute lah. We will say that Japanese people, their announcements will never be absolute. Their instructions will not be absolute. Right? They always give like ambiguity, suggestion. It's more like a suggestion. So for example, you go and you trespass into somebody's house. The person will be like, please try not to come in here. Rather than, hey, you cannot come here. Yeah, they'll be like, please try not to come in here. So they are more polite in that sense. Japanese people are more polite. That's why their passive aggressive is very. You need to understand their passive aggressive. So for example, they say like a very very famous example lah. The neighbor say, wow, your kids are very energetic ah. It's not a compliment ah. It's telling that your kids is damn noisy. Okay, so you must read between the lines, understand their passive aggressive. Yeah. So that's why I would say they will never use しなければなりません out directly at people, especially if they need to respect you. They will never force you to do anything. They will suggest you to do something. They will advise you to do something. They will advise against doing something. Yeah. So they will try to steer you not doing that thing. But they will not say must not do that thing.
Then you will see this phrase in that case.
We will.
If they don't directly say no, then they.
We use it for non-human rights related things lah. Like you need to submit this today. Like the teacher will tell the student, hey, you need to submit the homework today. Okay, they will use it. But they will not use it like on a adult level lah, like on a train and then cannot use your phone. They will not use this line when we are doing this kind of.
In what context will you use?
What context will you use?
This piece of work.
Yeah. Yeah. So as long as you are contractually binded, like for example, you go to a work site, right? They will say you must not do this. Then the one is okay, because you are contractually binded. What human rights? It's your work. But however, if you are in the public space, they have no rights to control you. Say you cannot use my toilet, you cannot step on the grass. So they will not use like must not step on the grass. They will be like, please avoid stepping on the grass, or if possible, please use the road here, that kind of thing. So it depends on the situation lah, but in public places they will not use this must. So precisely they don't use must so often, that's why their must is so long to say. So people don't use it because it's so legit to say. Yeah. Okay, so let's carry on with the conversation. 会話. Okay, Lee says ごめんください. So ごめんください. Excuse me please. Sorry please. パイセイ please. Okay. 田中さんはいますか? Okay, so this いますか never show any respect. If you want to respect the other party, you would have used いらっしゃいますか? Right? 田中さんはいらっしゃいますか? That's the most respectful already. If you say います it's not very respectful. It is respectful, but as in you can be more respectful lah. Especially if you're calling your boss. So please ask いらっしゃいますか? Okay, 田中さんはいらっしゃいますか? Is he around? Then 田中 replies, Yeah, リーさんしばらくですね. So I guess his reply already tell you already, right? That's why the guy even never use いらっしゃいます. The guy used います because they are good friends. So the guy is like, Yeah, リーさん. So it's like, Yo, リーさんしばらくですね. Wow, been so long ね. Okay. 怪我は治りましたか? So 怪我 about your injury, has it healed? Right? So has your injury healed? Then Lee says, はい、もう大丈夫ですから. So はい、もう大丈夫. So already 大丈夫. Already okay ですから. So already okay, that's why 心配しないでください. So that's why please don't worry. Right? Please 不要担心, okay? Please don't worry. We can also say 心配しなくてもいいです over here. That means like, oh, it's okay already, so you don't have to worry. This is like don't worry please versus you don't have to worry. I think both sentences fit in this context. So you can use both either way. Right? 心配しなくてもいいです. That means like you don't have to worry. 心配しなくてもいいです. So don't need to worry. 心配しないでください. So please do not worry. Both sentences works here. Okay, moving on to the next line. それは良かったですね. Wow, that one good heng wow, heng Okay, so basically trying to say something that is uplifting of the atmosphere lah. It's like, wow, that's good. Wow, nice. Okay, so trying to encourage the other party. Then D says, もう9時ですね. So 9時 means already 9 o'clock, right? もう9時ですね. Already 9 o'clock. 帰らなければなりません. I have to go back. I must go back. Right? So you see this, when the person says this, they are referring to themselves, right? They are putting a rule on themselves. So usually you won't use it on other people in Japan. You will not force them to do anything. But you can use this on yourself. もう帰らなければなりません. I must go back already. Right? 我要回家了. 我一定要回家了. Yes, any question? Okay. Then Tanaka says, じゃあ体に気をつけてください. So, to your body, please pay more attention. Please take care more. Okay? Then Lee says, はい、ありがとうございます. So, okay, hi, thank you very much. Any questions about this passage? I think it's very simple. Okay? They never use the しなくてもいい. Okay, so let's practice 2%. One person take Lee. Okay, Yong Lee can take Lee.
ごめんください。田中さんはしますか?
いや、リーさん、しばらくですね。怪我治り
怪我怪我
あ、怪我
治り
治りましたか。
Good
はい、もう大丈夫ですから心配しないでください。
Very good
それは良かったですね。
Very good
もう口ですね。帰らなければなりません。
Oh, not bad
じゃあ、体に火をつけてください。
はい、ありがとうございます。
Okay, the word 字 it's not really 是 or 是 it's just 字
つ
like 蜘蛛的蜘 TZE can you pronounce TZE
つ
yeah much better
つけて
つけて気をつけて
つけて
yeah つけてつ okay 気をつけてください and 体 is pronounced as 体体 I think you pronounce as 体体 yeah the pronunciation the intonation is as such right for karage karage right I mean in English we say karage karage lah but it's karaage there's double A there's double A there's Singapore always pronounce one A only karage even better some are more karage what the yeah, I hear that once before I was like what the hell is that man the lady at the counter was like what the hell is karage okay it's not karage it's not karage it's karaage karaage so the R need to go up karaage yeah karaage so there's double A inside karaage so you need to pronounce two A separately karaage yeah the karage one was the most absurd and the person never say once he said twice and 3 times I was like what the hell the lady was like sorry karage I was like he had to say like so many times then nobody correct him also then he point then the lady like karage ne like oh yeah thank God you understood yeah okay so yeah so please pronounce karada karage okay thank you any questions for this topic if don't have the homework just continue with lesson 16 and lesson 17 of the extra sheet of paper okay if you're not going out 初三初四 you can have time to do the homework okay so please complete the homework we are down to one last chapter lesson 18 we will do lesson 18 next Saturday so next Sunday we'll just be going through lesson 16 and 17 yeah we'll call it a day so next week likely we'll end early then Sunday we will learn lesson 18 then that will be the end then the following week we will go through lesson 18 homework and the revision papers we'll take the chance to go through revision papers okay lah